nothing I could do to be a good friend.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to get. What's so funny?
He'll always have his big dumpy.
Don't downplay his big dumpy. The guy's got a.
I'm not.
Trent can throw that ass.
This is a problem. I'm fat. I'm like 25 pounds overweight. It's really bad.
That looks like someone photoshopped you.
Yo, I'm down 1K in the last 24 hours. Sounds like you need to take a break.
Going for a walk is also a good idea, but then what will happen is you're going to see like a guy in a Cincinnati Reds shirt for no reason at all, and then you're going to say, oh, that's a fucking sign. I'm going to put $1,000 in the Reds to get all my money back, and then boom, you're down $2,000, and you're saying fucking it's Jeff Sunday's fault because he told you to go for a walk.
I ripped the fuck out of my pants.
How ripped? Is that your crotch? What was that, dude? And let me just say, I saw a couple people in the chat. One said missing a Georgia hat, and then Slackpack said, I'll send you a Packers hat. I want to make myself very clear when I say this. I will light myself on fire in front of everyone I love before I wear a Packers or Georgia hat.
I had such a good little good morning.
It actually
I know. Fuck, that was a bummer. I'm usually not muted. Why do I'm muted because I had to go. I keep forgetting to brush my fucking teeth, which is annoying. I think I told you this already. My wife got me on this thing of like, have your coffee, then brush your teeth. When I used to just wake up, use the bathroom, brush my teeth, and sometimes I forget. Anyways, good morning, everybody. Good to see you. Steak, you look real sharp today. Your hat game is on fleek. Is that still a thing? Is fleek still a thing? Remember that was?
I got to be honest. I never thought it was a thing.
Well, I never it never made my repertoire, but fleek was
Fleek felt like stuff people who listen to Cardi B say.
Well, a lot of people listen to Cardi B.
Okay, fine, but I don't.
I don't really either. But now I'm wondering though. I'd like for the chat's really good at this. Oh, that's a lady term. Oh, that's interesting. Well, I don't discriminate.
It's like if a dude says period, like period, I'm looking at him like, what? That's how I feel. Like if a dude says fleek, I think it's the same thing.
Period? What's wrong with saying period? Not saying you're on your fucking period. You're just saying period. You can't say period.
Clock it's another one that only females should say.
Clock it was.
I like saying yes, queen.
It's not yes, queen. It's Yas, queen. It's
like
Yas, queen. Yeah. You don't like saying. You've never said that. Have you ever shot that shot?
I might start.
You could start. That's fine. I'm okay with that. But yeah, anyways, I don't even know what I was talking about. What did I say was on? Oh, your hat game. Yeah. So it's Tuesday, June 2nd. I really like Monday starting on the 1st of the month. Like, I don't think we hype that up enough. Don't you kind of agree? Like starting a new week, starting the 1st of the month. Like this feels like it feels like you're like born again. Like, okay, this is great. I saw a good tweet. It's like, now's a great time to start like some new habits. It's like,
yeah,
I don't know what it is. It's like something lines up perfectly and I'm like ready to do something new.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
It is absolutely perfect.
Yeah. So I'm kind of into it. Anyways, good to see everybody. Thanks for being here. Steak. We've got some things to discuss. We got a little bit of recapping yesterday. Not a good day for our hot dudes. We'll talk about it. I got absolutely smoked.
Yeah.
And then you're going to go to Tampa tomorrow, which will be awesome. Good for you. I believe BK is coming on. I saw somebody said it in here. I think it was Nick's fan. Great job chatting up with BK yesterday on his podcast. Make sure to give it a listen. BK will be on tomorrow. I was going to stream tomorrow without you, and I reached out to Forensic, who I believe everybody's familiar with. If you used to watch us on our show on the Fake Sharp, formerly the Degenerate channel, I used to raid Forensic quite a bit. Pretty sharp soccer dude. So I asked him to come on, talk World Cup tomorrow. I just got word. I don't usually attend a lot of meetings, but I just got word that I have a meeting that I might have to attend, which sucks. So I think maybe what I'll do is like on the go, We'll table the Forensic World Cup stuff. I'll do BK, and maybe it'll just be like a 10 to 11 show. So you actually might be missing a really good day. So that works out. Steak's going to Tampa. He's going to the Rays game tomorrow. Looking forward to that. And you should. Is it like a birthday trip or just like a random Tampa trip?
It's like a random trip, but I didn't do anything with my friends for my birthday, so you could call it that. It's just me, Tom and Jay, and Joey Dumps.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, that sounds like a nice time. Anyways, I did have something to confess a little bit before we
You
got
had Papa
started.
John's again.
I am not kidding. I'm not going to eat Papa John's again for the rest of my life.
Good.
No, I give you shit for this. I gave you shit yesterday, but if you're ever going to do it, now is the time to do it. I think we referenced Chewy a little bit too much. Shout out Stex for that. Nothing against Chewy. We love Chewy. Big Chewy guys. Hello, Chewy. Good morning. But I had a Chewy breakfast today. And I'm not really proud of it, but it happened.
Okay. So I'll guess.
You're never gonna get it.
I'm not. Can you give me one
guess?
Clue? Can you give me one clue that doesn't give it away?
It's like it was leftovers. Not
Chicken
mine.
tenders.
No, pretty good guess. You hold it with your hands to eat it. It could or could not get messy.
Hot dog.
No, that's pretty
Burrito.
good. Super random.
Okay, go ahead.
I had my wife's leftover French dip.
It's a crazy breakfast.
So this is what happened. Let me explain something to you. I just want to get ahead of it. My wife had a work dinner last night. I cooked. I'm getting back on the saddle. Like I had rice, ground turkey, and eggs for dinner. Okay, kibble bowl. Pretty healthy. Guess what I had for lunch? Salad, homemade, tuna, some cut up cucumber that I got from the farmer's market. Yeah, that's right. I went to the fucking farmer's market, and lettuce with a little ranch dressing. Like I'm hitting it hard. I'm going to my F40, my buddy's F45 gym tomorrow. Okay. I went to the gym this morning, Steak. 6:30 I got there. I was there for an hour. You know what I did for half the time?
Shit.
Like actually shit?
Yeah.
No.
I don't got any more guesses.
So I stretched for 30, dude. It felt so good. I am so tight. I've been saying this for a long time. Like what, people ask me like, what advice can you give like your younger self? You know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, if I go back in time, would you buy Bitcoin? Would you buy, Apple stock, whatever, like stretch, do all those things too. But stretching is really important. And I never took it seriously. You don't take stretching seriously.
I do now.
Yeah.
Now, like the last couple of years of my life, it's when I started, and you're 100% correct. I wish I started sooner.
So I stretched. I did the treadmill for about 15 minutes. I did some shoulders, and then I did the sauna for a little bit. So I went out, I got my coffee. We played that little game with Pranav, which was fun. I got home and I didn't really have enough time to make a proper breakfast. Took a shower, got ready, and I had a work call that led all the way up until our show. And I was scrambling because I need to eat before we do this 2-hour show. I have realized that. Like I'm a light breakfast guy, 2 hard-boiled eggs, whatever, but I need some carbs if we're going 2 hours every morning. Otherwise I hit a wall and I get cranky. So I didn't have enough time to make breakfast. So I just ate her leftover French dip that she brought home last night. And there's like, and maybe 3 French fries. So I felt kind of, I don't feel good.
Just everything you said was honestly fine. I'm totally fine with you eating the French dip. It's a little crazy, but I want you to understand. And the chat already said it, but I'm just echoing the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Chewy's probably never had a French dip in his life. Chewy does not eat French dips for breakfast. You didn't have a Chewy breakfast. If anything, you had a Degen breakfast.
Yeah, I guess you're right. That means it was like 10 fries. Very funny. Now it's probably 6. And I did dunk 2 of them in mayonnaise. I guess you're right. That's actually a really good point. But I don't feel good. Like already right off the rip, I feel like a fat ass. So now I have to make up for it later. I gotta do like a light, really light lunch again, which is fine. I'm trying to go lighter on the lunches and then another healthy dinner, which I probably will. I'll be on dinner duty tonight. I'll be home and then I got to run out tomorrow. So I'm probably going to do like some chicken and veggies. So that's, do you ever cook, by the way? You're not much of a cook.
All the time. You
do?
So I get that Hello Fresh. What's that?
Oh yeah. So like, yeah, I mean, it's very, you just follow the
I've just never cooked my entire life. Like, I'm not saying women belong in the kitchen, but I grew up with a mom who loves cooking and 8 sisters who would literally and they're Jewish. Like, I don't know if you know the Jewish grandma like joke, but they're always asking if you're hungry. That's how my sisters are when I go to their house. They're always asking if I'm hungry. I just never had to learn how to cook. But some point in my 30s, when I literally could not make anything, I was like, I want to learn how to cook. So this is this thing. It like gives you directions. So it ships you the food and then it gives you directions on how to cook it. And it's made me competent. I'm not going to say I'm a good cook, but it's made me a competent person in the kitchen, which is honestly a big dub when I think I cooked my first meal at like age 30.
No, hey, I give you props. It's hard. I've had a knack for cooking. It's really hard to do, and I've always found that the most overwhelming part is like thinking of what to cook and going to get the ingredients. Like the act of cooking is kind of fun when somebody does all that for you. So I'm not shitting on you at all. I think that's great. Chef Timbo is a fantastic cook, by the way. I think he does meal prepping and prepared foods in the Tampa region. If anybody needs it, I think he might do some business with some athletes too. Yeah. Hey, ZC and Nukes. I'm with you. Got to skip breakfast. Such a cheat code of feeling good. But again, my biggest problem, because I did try this, is this stuff takes energy. And I work out in the morning. I already burned probably, 400 or 500 calories. And then I do this. I'm at a deficit already. I hit a wall. Like I have to have a piece of toast and like something in me. But I think my thing, steak, damn it, might be skipping lunch.
Interesting. I can't skip breakfast. I think a little movement before breakfast is important. So having this fucking 90-pound golden retriever helps because you got to walk it all the time. So I walk it before I eat anything at all. That 100% helps. Real quick, can't skip over the Rav comment. Did you see this?
I hate to admit this because I'm a Rav guy, and I need to repeat that now because the fucking Yap are a bunch of big fucking babies all of a sudden. Big Rav guy.
Oh,
When he was like, can't get a compliment from Jeff Sunday. When I saw the tweet, I was doing something where I couldn't listen to it. I liked it. I may have even bookmarked it, and I forgot to go back and watch it.
I watched it, and I think I have to go try this. But I can't believe, and it's Coke Zero. If you're drinking Diet Coke over Coke Zero, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you.
Oh, stop it. Diet Coke is fine.
Dude, it's not fine. It's not anywhere near as good as Coke Zero. It's Coke Zero absolutely fucking clears. It's not even close. But it's fine. I want to try the thing, so I am going to try the thing, but I will just be using Coke Zero. I'll let you know how it is.
You know what? Don't even tell me what he mixes a protein powder in the Coke.
No, it's a protein like shake, I'm pretty sure.
Powder.
Honestly, powder did occur to me when I was watching Rab do it. Like I was wondering if powder would be better, but no, it was like one of those like muscle milk type of shakes that you pour into the Coke.
Yeah. I'm with that. You know what I'm trying to do too? My buddy, our friend Drew, Drew is such an asshole, but I love having a guy like this in my corner. He's been a friend of mine since we were in middle school, and he's always been kind of like a miserable fuck, which I love that about him. We even called him grandpa at like 16 years old. There's all these things that keep coming up in the world of like, social media with influencers and information and everything like that, all these studies and this research. And like, I'm always open to like hearing it. And I have a friend, we all have these friends. We have these friends that like love to read something in like Men's Health or GQ or listen to it on a podcast. And then they love to come and like tell you about it. And like kind of go on this long rant, like this lecture of like what you should be doing. So I have this other friend, not Drew, who he always tells me something once or twice a year. And I'm like, damn, the most recent one was like, you're not supposed to put banana and blueberries in a smoothie. You heard this one? Because like the chemical in the banana offsets the nutrients from the blueberry. And I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me. I love bananas and blueberries in smoothies. It's my two favorite things. Well, peanut butter too, but so I'm like, God damn it. And so what he had mentioned was like, what you really should do is eat the blueberries raw. Like when you chew them, your body processes them a little bit differently. And so I saw another guy, this other dude, this health guy on Twitter or some shit. And he said, gut health is really popular. Do you know about gut health? Have you heard about gut health? People love gut health. Gut health is like the new thing. And for your gut, what he said is you should start your morning on an empty stomach eating a handful of blueberries. Like the blueberries should go in your digestive system. It does kind of make sense if you think about it.
Yeah.
Right?
So let me just say how I feel. And it might not be smart or the right take because I've never claimed to be the smart guy or right all the time. And I think Drew is really smart. And I think a lot of the stuff he says is really smart. But if we got to the point in life where I have to make sure my smoothies don't have blueberries and bananas.
Just to be fair, that Drew didn't say that. That was a different friend.
Okay, fine. Whoever said it, just kill me when you kill me. Like I don't fucking care. I'd rather just live my normal life and put my blueberries in my smoothies with my bananas and enjoy whatever life I have and die when I die. And that guy who fucking spends his whole life worrying about mixing his blueberries and bananas in his smoothie, he'll die when he dies. And that's just how it's going to be. But I'm never going to be able to take something like that very serious.
Yeah. So I don't know if you saw TC's comment, but he was a biochem major and he said there's something in the banana that absorbs.
Yeah.
It's probably
real.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but this is good though. So I actually have, cause I like blueberries and I really do believe, like, I think apples and blueberries are something that if you really want to be healthy, you should eat. Like the apple a day keeps the doctor away thing, bro. You ever like actually just eat an apple?
Yes, they're delicious. My daughter loves them.
It's not even about them being delicious because I actually think a lot of apples.
Are.
Yeah, I don't like most apples.
Really?
I love a Honey Crisp, and like that's maybe it. I don't fuck with Fiji. I don't like Gala. I think a lot of those apples are ass. But a Honey Crisp apple, I'll take to the dome. But after you eat an apple, I feel fantastic. Like I just really do feel good.
That's funny. I think they're like the most underrated fruit, not for how they make you feel. I think apples are one of the most underrated tasting fruit. They're almost always good. You know what kind of some of the fruits I sort of hate? The ones that are seasonal. So sometimes they're really good and sometimes they're awful. Is that a bad take?
I need an example.
Strawberries? Peach.
Ooh.
Like a good peach is incredible,
yeah,
but a bad peach is awful. Apple is consistent, dude. Apples are consistent.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But can't you agree though that like some apples are not good? You like every apple?
I mean, most apples, yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay, can you at least agree that like some apples taste much different than other apples?
Yes, definitely.
Like it's really the consistency of it. You bite into that Honey Crisp and it is exactly that. It's like honey and crispy.
Yeah, that's because some I feel like are sweet and some are like tangy.
Yeah, I don't like Granny Smith. I don't really like a lot of apples. I love the Honey Crisp.
Yeah.
What you just said about fruits, I know you and I differ on Paris. I absolutely love Paris. When you probably don't remember this because when was the last time you went to Paris? It was like 6-7 years ago.
That sounds right.
5. It was a while ago, right? Yeah. So I've been to Paris twice. And the first time I was in Paris, it was like my mid to late 20s. But I went to Paris last year, maybe, or the year before that. And I stayed at 3 different hotels. And I noticed something. And this not even a Paris thing. Maybe it's a French thing. Because when I went to the south of France, they had it there too. In the mornings, they always have a basket of fruits. Now, everybody knows when you go to Europe, like the food is just different. It's better. There's less preservatives. There's less shit. Like, I don't even think that's a myth. Like, I think that is real stuff. You know, like you have the pasta in Italy and it's like you're not full and bloated and whatever.
Yes.
The fucking fruit in France was so good. I have never in my life like actually taking multiple pieces of fruit from these baskets that are usually like kind of just for show, but they would decompose. That's how you know they don't have the shit in them. You know, it's like if you don't eat this fucking peach by tomorrow, it's going to be bad. So you're so right. Cause I had one of those and I had a fucking plum that rocked my world. And I think there are like French plums and I've been trying to find it, or maybe it was an apricot. It was one of those things, you know, there's
plums
like
are underrated too.
Yeah. Okay. So like the little purple thing, right? Yes. I'm looking like I'm throwing a baseball. That French plum, I still wake up thinking about how good that was. It was really, really good. Real quick, as we bullshit, I'm surprised nobody from fucking Twitter has been like, "Do these guys talk sports?"
Just so you know, Bart did say that. Obviously, he's joking, but he did say that, and it was very
funny. Yeah. I saw DC had a funny comment too. He said Serge died for this, which was pretty funny. Yeah, it was really good. Let's give some shout outs because we got a lot of stuff coming in. Magic Lettuce says, "Hello, gents from Mykonos." Love that Magic Lettuce 69. 48 months. Enjoy Mykonos. I've never been to Greece. I would like to go to Greece. Nerfy Chad, 52 months. Good morning, fellas. Good morning, Nerfy Chad. Always good to see you. We had a hype train. You gifted out a sub to TM Sharp because he asked for a sub and you just fucking bend over and give everybody whatever they want. Dragon Slayer 6134, 70 stream streak. I'll go ahead and say it. I like the name Dragon Slayer as a username. That's kind of like Jim.
Yeah,
you know?
and I like thinking about the fact that you can have a username like Magic Lettuce 69 and still go on vacation to Mykonos.
Esto OTG, big fan of Esto. We met him in Dallas at the Super Bowl party. Good dude. 2-year anniversary. Another hype train. P. Ruck. 5-stream streak. Get those numbers up, little Wody. Slander, 23 months. Subscribe with Prime. Book of Chew. I'm eating French bread pizza right now watching this. Okay, we're going to move on. Sounds like a League of Legends username. Yep. Y'all ever go to France again? I know a place for y'all whenever y'all go or you go with your wives. My aunt's bed and breakfast. That's okay. Thanks, Chewy. Appreciate that. Wow, Jeff Sunday actually likes things. I've only ever heard him complain about everything. Jay Thorpe, I'm just glad that you mentioned that I like things because I talk about liking things all the time, just to be fucking clear.
You know, and I don't know if I should say this. I'm sure I'm going to get flamed in the chat. You know, am I gay for being surprised when I met Esto how handsome he was?
No, I don't think so. It's like
when you meet people off the internet that you know off the internet, you have no idea what they look like, and they're just a handsome dude. You're like, wow, you're just a fucking normal, handsome guy.
Yeah.
Not a weirdo at all.
Yeah. No, I think that's a very, very fair take. You'll probably get flamed in that from some people who act tough online. But no, I think that's a perfectly fair. That was my first takeaway too. It was like, wow, you're like a handsome guy. Like you must just fucking
So we both like Esto.
You like slay bitches. Yeah. WS though. Steak, am I handsome? Fat girls, I mean, you're charming. You know, you're kind of charming. That's what I would get. Although I never met
fat girls.
Oh yeah, I didn't meet fat girls in person. He's only just come on the camera.
Just the only thing I can say about fat girls is he just looked like a kid to me. He did. I know he's technically not a kid, but he looked like a kid to me.
Tim's comment is hilarious. Fat girls looks like a guy who, when he signed up for Twitch, was like, "What's my username going to be?" Fat girls. Oh, I thought it was 69. Fat Girls Inc. Like, what's the inspiration behind?
I'd love to know where he got fat girls.
And girls with a U, fat girls with a U. Yeah. So it's kind of interesting. Hot do alert. Yep, Bart nailed that. All right, here I got something else I like. Twitter X's new feature where you can just react.
Yeah, you know what? When I saw that, I thought of you.
Thanks. I think that's a compliment.
It is.
I love this because I like reacting to things. We usually do it here on the show, but it's like you can't put it out there all the time to Twitter and TikTok and other social media. We live in an era of content. I have always liked when people do these reaction to things and they move their little fucking head around. And, you know, I don't know how to do that. I'm pretty good at like figuring things out, and it's frustrating and it's tiring and whatever. That is one of those things where it's like, I think I may have done it once, but it was so hard. And then I never tried to do it again. This is so easy. So great job. I'm going to be reacting to fucking so many things. I'm going to react. You put some dumb shit out there, I'm going to react to it. You put some good shit out there, I might react to it. I'm going to fucking, I'll dunk on anybody. I'm ready to go on their heads out there on Twitter. So if anybody sees anything that needs a reaction, let me know. I'm ready to fire.
Tag Gift Sunday. I don't have the gift like you do, the gift of the gab, but I'm going to give it the old college try.
Yeah, that's fine. Everybody's got their strengths in other areas. You're still good at like giving a reaction and opinion to something. And you nailed it yesterday, the AJ Brown trade. That was really good. You said AJ Brown. Actually, wait, you say it. I forgot what you said, but it was good. It was something about receiving.
I don't remember either the exact quote, but it's on my Twitter and it popped off.
Yeah. Let's talk about that for a second. As we kind of segue into sports and into things. We're 26 minutes in. The chat's buzzing. Everybody's feeling good. Vibes are high. So the Eagles trade AJ Brown to the Patriots. I believe they got a first-round pick and a fifth-round pick. I think that's a pretty fair return for AJ. I'm an AJ Brown guy in terms of talent. I don't necessarily know that I liked all the antics and, you know, reading the book on a sideline and being a little bit of a bitch and a diva. But at the same time, like some of his actions are justified in the sense of you can understand a guy being frustrated when you continue to have this carousel of incompetent offensive coordinators and a quarterback who sometimes plays really well and sometimes plays really poorly and doesn't look like he knows how to throw a football. So I'm just curious. And then I'll give you my final, I have another follow-up question to this. This is a two-part thing. What are your thoughts on the Eagles trading AJ Brown and also the Patriots getting AJ Brown?
Well, I love it for the Patriots. I thought Stephon Diggs on the field, I'm not talking about any off the field stuff, just on the field was a great fit for the Patriots last year, a veteran wide receiver who has been known to have at least diva. I'm not going to call him off the field issues, even though this year he definitely had off the field issues, but at minimum, Stephon Diggs is a diva, and A.J. Brown is a little diva-ish. I don't know if A.J. Brown had quite been labeled as a diva, but it was absolutely getting there. I love it for the Patriots. Drake May has to have a guy. He doesn't have a guy currently. And A.J. Brown is a wonderful fit back with Mike Vrabel for the Patriots. For the Eagles, I just think the relationship went sour. And I think you knew, hey, we're going to have to make a decision here, and it's going to be Jalen Hurts or A.J. Brown. And they went with Jalen Hurts, which is fine. I think Jalen Hurts is a bad quarterback. I know a bunch of Eagles fans are saying we need to give him a year not with Kevin Patullo because he looked so good in the Super Bowl year and specifically so great in the Super Bowl. And then Patullo comes and he looks like dog shit again. Unfortunately for me, and I'll stand on this if I'm wrong, I think that's the real Jalen Hurts, the one that we saw last year. But I don't blame any organization for sticking with a quarterback that won you a Super Bowl literally less than 2 years ago. And you got a first rounder for A.J. Brown, who's not that young. And I think basically in today's NFL world or any trade in any league, fans want to say who won and who got fleeced. And there can't be any in between. It's just who won and who got fleeced. That's what I want to talk about. Well, I don't think anybody got fleeced yesterday. I think the Browns trade was perfectly acceptable. I think the trade was perfectly acceptable for the Eagles. I saw no fleeces yesterday.
Yeah, good point on that note when we like to grade trades. And I agree with you for the most part. Here's my other thing I want to talk about with the A.J. Brown trade. I think somebody is at fault for A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts not getting along and not working out because something clearly happened. Something clearly happened with these two. And they could not squash their beef. And here is my question. I want to dig a little bit deeper into this. If you're Howie Roseman, you are a very well-respected GM, right? Yeah. You drafted Jalen Hurts. You traded for A.J. Brown. If you are running the Eagles organization, you hire Nick Sirianni as your head coach. So the jury's out on him. I know the Eagles won a Super Bowl. Some people want to say that's enough. Not really for me. I've always kind of thought he's a doofus. I think you agree with that. That Nick Sirianni, we're not really Nick Sirianni guys. But somewhere along the lines, this relationship between your quarterback, your franchise quarterback, and your number one wide receiver, the relationship got bad and went wrong. How? This is my question. How? Between Nick Sirianni and Howie Roseman, you are the Philadelphia Eagles. You are a big market, and you are one where the fans are invested. The fans care, and they give a whole hell of a shit about your team doing well. How does neither of these guys get Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown in a room, maybe more than once, and say, figure it the fuck out? What is the problem? Squash the beef. Let's move on. What are you shaking your head about? You don't think that was
you think they didn't try that? Of course they did. It's deeper than you want to. It's deeper than we want to admit that it is. The beef cannot be squashed.
So,
like what you just said is, it's simple. It's simple. They tried that. It didn't work. The beef cannot be squashed.
So, okay. So if they did try that, this is my question then. Who do you think between AJ and Jalen Hurts was the person who could not squash the beef? Or do you think it was both of them?
I think it's A.J. Brown.
All right. Freeze says AJ is the diva. Ryan Kinney says Hurts had no issue with AJ. AJ didn't get over it.
Plus, Jalen Hurts just seems like the guy who would be willing to squash the beef.
I don't know. I don't necessarily know that that's so easy to think. Jalen Hurts is kind of a weirdo. Yeah. Jalen Hurts doesn't have the fight in him. He's not a fighter. He accepted sitting on the bench at Bam and not being the starter for 2 years. Good point. Way deeper than that. AJ was mad about the OC, him not getting the ball, Saquon taking up snaps. It's a whole number of things.
Yeah, I believe it. When you win the Super Bowl, and AJ Brown caught a touchdown in that Super Bowl, right? I think so. Pretty sure he did, but it's kind of...
Yeah, that was my POD.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the point. The point that I'm making is if you win the Super Bowl and you come back the next year and you're having those kind of issues as defending Super Bowl champions, then even that didn't matter to A.J. Brown. He very clearly didn't want to play in Philadelphia in that system with Jalen Hurts as his quarterback. It was so obvious.
Well, look at this. Yeah, there's really got to be something bad that happened here. Free says AJ is lying in the interview. Something definitely happened. And then Jay Becker in YouTube. AJ got caught cheating on his wife. Jalen told AJ Brown's wife to leave him. The wives hate each other. Wow. So, this is kind of similar to the Randy Rosarina and Yanni Diaz thing. The wives hated each other.
I didn't know that. No.
Yeah, they got in a fight in the dugout or the clubhouse. They couldn't get over it, and they knew they had to move on from one of them, and they chose to stick with Yandy. Wow, source, trust me, bro. Yeah, all he did was complain and whine. Meanwhile, having over 1,000 yards each year. Rumor is AJ was seeing the same girl as Hassan Reddick. Eagles traded Reddick, but it wasn't enough for AJ. Hurts focused on football and didn't want to get involved with the drama. Wow.
One day, I hope I love anything, and I mean anything, as much as athletes love dating the same girls as other athletes.
Isn't it crazy?
It's just the most insane thing that you could just never, ever make me understand. I'll never understand it, ever.
I never will either. You're a professional athlete. You're AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts, good looking dudes. Not that Jalen Hurts really matters because he's not involved with this fuck fest, but you could just walk around and probably have your choice. And it's like, I don't really even know what do you point at for someone not being willing to just broaden their horizon when it comes to like who you're going to fuck around with. There's so many women out there, so many people out there. How does it keep happening to the same circle? They just get just passed around. What could it be? Makes no sense.
Yeah, I can't even venture a guess. I literally can't venture a guess. It blows my mind every time I see it.
I'll tell you right now, if I was an athlete and I saw a girl and it was like, oh yeah, she's fucking with Hassan and she used to fuck with whatever, Victor Cruz, or like blah, blah, blah. Oh my God, if you told me like this girl was fucking with AJ Brown or Odell Beckham, I would be like, ew.
Yeah, that's correct. That's how I believe
next.
That's how a normal man would and should react.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't even really know what to say about that. Like if I was like if you're like a sports therapist, and like you talk, because some of these now, especially mental health, such a big deal. Like these teams give like, they have like therapists on like payroll and stuff for people to, talk it out and hash it out. I just don't even understand how you could not shake someone, an athlete who's just fucking the same girls over and over again.
You got to give LeBron credit, right? Locked one down, fucking wholesome, nice lady, made some NBA babies with her.
But you don't think LeBron's fucking around?
That's a whole different topic that I probably.
Yeah. I mean, well, the court goes in the fucking.
Talking about though. Do I think LeBron's banging fucking Brandon Ingram's baby mama? Not really.
Yeah. You're probably right. So at least if he's doing it like he's doing the different.
He's probably doing it while Diddy's watching.
DJ, and you were talking about LeBron reading a book before finals. What about AJ reading a book? I think I brought that up. I didn't like the sideline antics at all. I thought it was fucking goofy as hell. I got side hose now, and I'm an it, dude. Yeah, steak, bro. What the fuck? It's so insane to me. Wonder if it's an ego thing. They're trying to one up each other. Yeah, it might be one upping each other.
See, like, look what DJ said. Maxie's about to have a kid with Bryce Young's ex. What are we doing? What are we fucking doing? What are we doing? There's millions and millions and millions of women on this earth. What are we doing? That's crazy. I didn't even know that. I saw another ridiculous one. Somebody just married somebody's ex.
Oh my God. That's just disheartening. I want to be a Maxi guy too. That's really tough. What about Jason Williams reading books? I don't think I know Jason Williams reading books. Yeah, celebrities are mad weird with that. Yeah, I don't even know if it's a celebrity thing. It's like an athlete thing. Although I guess some celebrities do that.
Athlete rapper.
It's crazy. All right. Anyways, Steak, we do have some things to talk about. Should we recap a little bit of last night, or did you have any other topics you wanted to discuss?
Well, I mean, we did our 10-minute video about Myles Garrett, but we didn't necessarily talk about it on here. Think that's necessary?
Yeah, we could talk about it a little bit. I don't know if Cam is Money is in here. Always, everybody knows we're big Cam is Money fans. Cam is Money came at me yesterday. Oh my god, I don't even know what he was trying to fucking dunk on me for. I tweeted. I did a gut check tweet just initially, like, what are my thoughts? And I was my reaction was shocked, and I wasn't shocked that the Rams would trade for Myles Garrett. I was shocked that the Browns traded Myles Garrett. And if you have an hour to digest the trade, hear some of the reactions, the things that are coming out, sure, you probably start to understand it a little bit more. But when that happened, and I think for the majority of the sports world, it was a shock factor of, holy shit, I can't believe this just happened. My shock was with the Browns in trading Myles Garrett, who Cam is Money kept saying is the Browns' best player. I think he's more than that. I think he's one of the best players at his position that we will see in our lifetime. And he was just willing to sign a 4-year deal and stay in Cleveland. He was in the second year of that deal, not the third, okay, not the fourth, the second year. So I was just a little bit surprised at first that they traded Myles Garrett. And now, after giving it a little bit of time, I understand the move. I get it. I think maybe still some Browns fans, there's got to be a pocket of Browns fans who are maybe a little upset, not even necessarily for the return. They haven't even gotten that far, but just getting rid of Myles Garrett has got to be a little, like a little bit of a bummer. But it sounds like it was a pretty smart move. So now comes the question of what I'm hearing people talk about which we can talk about because this is a little bit more fresh. The conversation is, well, the Rams are clearly in win now mode. They just mortgaged some more future assets to win now, which they've done in the past, and it's worked out. Good for them. But you trade a great player in Jared Verse, Defensive Rookie of the Year last year. You trade a first round, second round, third round pick. Fuck them picks. Why did they draft Ty Simpson in the first round this year? Why didn't they get a guy like Lemon or somebody else who would have contributed right away? Instead, they got their quarterback that's going to be a project, and he's probably not going to be expected to be the guy for another 2 to 3 years. So you can probably find ways to defend the move, but now this is what people are talking about. So, yeah, what are some of your thoughts? I don't want to hog the mic.
I'll defend it all.
Yeah.
I think it was a great trade for both teams. I think the thing that started to occur to me, because you said it, you made a knee-jerk reaction. That's what everybody does. I do it too. But you take in information, other people's opinions, and then you start to realize that helps mold a more crisp opinion. Mm-hmm. And this is mine now. Myles Garrett went to the Rams and is now on the same exact timeline as the Rams. They need to win a Super Bowl in the next 2 years. That's what they have Matt Stafford for. Myles Garrett being on the Browns makes no sense, especially with how well they've drafted. That's the part that I think people aren't mentioning. The Browns don't have a trash roster. Mason Graham, Dylan Sampson, Quinshad Judkins, Harold Fanning, Carson Schwessinger. There's other guys I'm not even thinking of right now that are all young, under 25-year-old players. And all of a sudden, Jared Verse goes to that team, and he's on the same timeline as them because Rams are in win now mode, but Browns aren't in tank mode. That's what's important to remember. The Browns don't want to tank. They're almost now becoming a young and up-and-coming team. Mm-hmm. I don't know what to say about the quarterback position. I think it's a big question mark, but it's not a guarantee that Deshaun Watson is going to suck. He might be good. You never know. If Daniel Jones, Sam Darnold, these guys can come back and reinvent themselves. Deshaun Watson was better than all of them in his prime, so maybe he can do that too. I'm not saying he will. I'm just saying it can happen. So the timeline, I think, works out perfectly. Getting a 25-year-old, really good defensive player, first, second, and third round draft pick, and you get rid of a guy who is in his prime, very expensive, and does want to be on a winning team. The Browns aren't going to be a winning team for the next few years. They can build towards that, but they're absolutely not going to be a winning team for the next couple of years. So once again, I think it's an absolutely perfect trade.
Very well said. Yeah, Hovey said it. Football is the only time we get steak, not acting like a substitute teacher. Well done, Hovey. Man is locked in. Yeah, you just cooked. You didn't really answer my question, though, so I'm going to go back to it. Okay. Now the conversation is, why did the Rams draft?
Sorry, I got.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You did really, really well. I'm glad you said all that because maybe I jumped the gun. We didn't talk about the trade on here, so we should have talked about the trade on here. You did a really good job of doing that. And yes, I'm with you. Again, knee-jerk reaction with the tweet. Not really sure why the Browns would trade Myles Garrett. I get it. I think they did a good job. Some people had said on VSiN yesterday they said it wasn't enough. I think it was enough because I think Jared Verse is a really, really good player, and it's hard to get a really, really good player and some draft picks. So What was I going to say? Okay, so now.
Yeah, here's the answer. It's a luxury. If you're the Rams, it's a luxury. You have Matt Stafford for 2 more years. You have 2 very solid running backs. You have one of the best wide receivers in the NFL, one of the best red zone targets. I know Devontae Adams is past his prime. You have everything. You just got Myles Garrett and Trent McDuffie. You have everything. So it's a luxury in the first round that only the Rams have to say, we really like this guy. We think he could be an amazing quarterback in 2 to 3 years, learning under the best offensive mind in the NFL and one of the best quarterbacks in NFL history. Sorry, at some point, we're going to have to call Matt Stafford, what, top 10, top 15, 20 all time? Am I talking out of my ass? And you say, we really like this guy. We think he's the perfect fit to be the replacement for Matt Stafford. And we have the luxury to do it because we have enough good players everywhere, all over the field that we don't have to draft Mekhi Lemon or Reuben Bain or whoever they could have taken there.
Yeah. Yes, that's a good argument for it. I do think it's a little confusing. And the reason why, I'll go back to it. We talked about it in our 10-minute YouTube video. If you watched it, thank you. Appreciate it. But I was thinking like, okay, you had a really good defensive front. You had good pass rushers. Was this the area of need? Does this put you over the top of improving at defensive end? And you had a good response. You said Myles Garrett isn't just a defensive end. He's a game wrecker. Totally agree. Freak, 1 of 1. So you get him. But I still think there's a couple other areas the Rams could have improved. So I'm with you. I actually, as much as I shit on Alabama making the playoff, I really, throughout the entire season, I was kind of gassing you up for your Bama bet. I think that there's potential with Simpson. I really do. So I'm okay taking a shot on him. I just thought there were some fucking dudes there that would have been so nasty in that draft. And somebody just said, like, Mekhi Lemon to me was that guy. You put that weapon offensively in for the Rams. Ooh, I don't know. I just think that that's really, really frightening. And like their wide receiver room is kind of lacking a little bit. Like, what if Puka gets hurt? He's reckless.
If you take away the best wide receiver, top 5 wide receiver in the NFL from any team, then their wide receiver room is lacking. I cannot say that I believe that the Rams wide receiver room is lacking.
Okay. So yeah, I guess we'll see how that plays out in a couple years.
I'm all in on Ty Simpson. So hopefully we're still doing this show in a couple years and I'll get to cash in on that bet. But I think Ty Simpson will be a very good professional quarterback and a very good system.
I do too. I really am not. I'm not shitting on the pick so much. I think the fit is great for both teams. And I know that there's that report that came out. The GM Snead is friends with Ty Simpson's family, which is a little weird because nobody thought he was going to go that high. So it was really a reach.
Oh, of course it was a reach. Yeah. How could anyone argue it was a reach? There's no one else that really wanted him in the first round. So you drafting a guy that you could argue wouldn't have went in the entire first round, goes 13th overall. It was a reach. I didn't say it wasn't a reach. I said it was a luxury that pretty much only the Rams can afford to reach for a guy they believe in.
Right. Dims, don't try to find an excuse with luxury about drafting Simpson. Awful pick that McVay didn't control. Win now, but take Ty Simpson.
I just did find an excuse and I nailed it, Alan Dim. Suck it.
Yeah. No, I like that Alan Dims is on your ass lately, but I thought you did a pretty good job. Cam is money said something. Cam, I don't know if you've been in here, but I did acknowledge. I brought up how you tried to come after me yesterday, which was weird behavior. You don't trade picks for Garrett without having a QB of the future.
You don't trade picks for Garrett without having.
Yeah, but here.
I think Rams did exactly what they set out to do going into this offseason. So I technically agree with Cam.
I technically do too, but also at the same time, these are picks.
Me too, TC. Me too.
They're gonna be at the end of the rounds anyway. So it's like, I don't know that.
The only thing that could make that pick not at the end of the first round is if Matt Stafford gets hurt. That is the only thing.
Yeah. I don't really know. Yeah. Okay. I guess I technically agree. They have their QB for the future. So I guess that's really it. Your picks in the next few years are going to be late rounds anyway. You're not going to get a stud quarterback. Now was the time to take a stud quarterback, and they did it. Yeah. So, okay.
The emphasis on the fact they must really have liked him.
Yeah.
I went to the draft for Patrick Mahomes got drafted, and no one was talking about taking Patrick Mahomes 10th overall. Everyone was shocked. There's people around that hadn't heard of the guy before.
Alan, this is my pushback on that. Are we sure that this is really the case? I don't know that was that. I know that like that was the initial reaction, and I know the press conferences were weird and everything like that. But do we know for sure that McVay didn't sign off or approve that? I'm not totally 100% on that. Like that could be speculation. No shot Emmanuel Forbes is tackling Jeff Sunday, Steak, or anyone watching this show. Yeah, you're fucking right. That's true. Chiefs and Rams are way different scenarios. They could also trade that QB and get a top 27 draft pick QB.
They could also trade that. I don't know exactly what that means.
No. Yeah, DJ, I mentioned that. There were reports. Les Snead, the GM for the Rams, and the family of Ty Simpson's very. So they were trying to say that there could have been a little nepotism.
Maybe McVay's out when fucking Matt's out.
Yeah, I can't wait for Prop Talk. Sunday morning Prop Talks. Very excited. Looking forward to it. And on that note, I mean, talking football is just great. When do we start talking?
Pretty good take here from him, QE. It's a good way to put it.
Trying to win now and build for the future can work. We've never really seen it. Yeah. That is a really good point.
I guess technically the most you could say would be when Packers drafted Jordan Love when Aaron Rodgers was still pretty much in his prime, but there was so much strife, it felt like, between the Packers and Aaron Rodgers that made sense. But that's the closest example I can think of.
Yeah. Nope, that's the one. And that worked out pretty well. Trying to think if there was anything else. No, there really isn't anything to compare to the Rams. Not in recent memory. Great value for the Browns. Belichick move. Get rid of a player a year early than a year later. Yeah.
Good way to put it too.
AJ Hurts beef part 1. AJ got caught cheating on Kelsey before the first Super Bowl. Kelsey confided Bry, Jalen's wife. Bry told Kelsey not to tolerate and leave AJ. When AJ found out, he went off Bry to stay the fuck out of their business. AJ wife now hates Bry. Got you. Or Bree, whatever it is. Okay.
Hopefully
yeah, it might be Bree. Yeah. All right. What's next? What's next? We're almost an hour into the show. 10:50. We are. I think just so there's new people in here. We are not there yet to talk soccer. We were going to talk World Cup tomorrow, but I don't think we're going to do that. So we'll postpone it. But we will talk some World Cup soon. I watched a World Cup preview last night, Steak. I tweeted about this. It was really well received. A lot of people agreed with me that when I played video games, you and I are both not big gamers anymore, but we dabbled. Did you ever play FIFA?
No, I'm pretty much like, from being an adult, the only games I probably played were like 2K, Madden, and the UFC game.
Yeah. I think FIFA is one of the best games to play for sports games. And, it really helped with knowing the players. I watched this World Cup preview last night. It was like 23 minutes. I don't fucking know anybody on these teams. Absolutely nobody. They were going through Spain, Germany, you name it. Portugal. I don't know any of these fucking guys. So
over under, this is a serious line. 4.5 names that you genuinely recognize.
Such a good line, dude. Such a good line. Like, there's Mbappe, there's Harry Kane.
Wait, I got a good idea. Chat, name some famous soccer players. I just want to see if I've heard of them. Just drop famous soccer players in the World Cup, not old guys or anything like that. Current famous soccer players, obviously Messi.
The Netherlands used to have a squad that I really liked. Fun fact, I had Croatia the year that they had a big run. I think they made it to the semifinal. They played Russia. That was a really, really good one. I love the guy. Who's the Croatian guy with their Mudric?
Sounds like you know more than me, dude.
I do. Yeah. When the World Cup comes around, Modric. Yeah, I had them. I've been pretty decent at some World Cup bets too. When the World Cup comes around, I fucking love gambling on it. I really do. It's one of the best events to gamble on. But this year going into it, man, I just don't have a read on anyone. Pulisic, yeah.
I do know him. I obviously know. They were talking about that on Pardon My Take. Neymar's like kind of old news, right?
Doesn't know Pele. What are we fucking talking about here, bro?
I said no old guys.
Freddie Adu. Never forget Freddie Adu. That's a good one.
Yeah.
You learn about the players.
Like the young phenom.
Yeah, they kept saying this guy is the guy to pay attention to. Young dude for Spain. I don't even think Neymar. Oh, Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah, I don't even think Neymar is really playing
Yeah.
or
Okay.
expected to play. Brazil had some unbelievable teams. Ronaldinho, oh my god. And who was the guy that could that bend it like with the outside of his foot? Who is that guy? Roberto Carlos? Was that Roberto Carlos? Rodman's daughter, Trinity. No, not Beckham. Jesus Christ.
You said bend it, so that's not. You can't be mad at anyone.
Yeah, but like if you think of Beckham, fucking that's like a toddler response.
Yeah, just the way you said bend it.
Yeah, this guy was way before Beckham. All right, thank you. Appreciate that. Roberto Carlos. He was a dog. If you want to watch, seriously, if you guys call yourself soccer fans and you've never watched Roberto Carlos's highlights on YouTube, fucking learn ball. Okay, wake up and learn ball. And also, if you want to come at me, learn Kobe Jones. Probably the best U.S. player. My favorite U.S. player, Kobe Jones. The U.S. like players like Clint Dempsey and Landon Donovan and God, who?
How does he spell Kobe?
I think it was Kobi.
Interesting.
I think. Yeah. I've never really thought the U.S. soccer team has been all that. And it's like never really done anything for me.
Are they expected anything this year?
Well, that's the thing. Like, it's so annoying because if you talk to U.S. soccer fans, everybody wants to act like the U.S. is always like, oh, maybe they're going to win a game. They're going to get out of the group. They're going to win a game or two, maybe the quarterfinal. Like, this is what you want to believe. But then you watch the U.S. compared to any of these other teams, and it's just like they're not even close. They're not even close. And so I don't know. Like, I heard fucking the Yap talking about it, and they were like, oh, they're top 20 this year or some bullshit. I don't know. I haven't watched them play at all, so I have no idea.
Top 20 good?
I'll go into
where we want to be.
Well, I mean, it's like the best the U.S. can be is probably like 12 or 13. That's what I think, because that's when you start to get in like the fucking Netherlands territory, I think.
I'm gonna look up for U.S. just so I understand just how much. They're 55-1.
Yeah.
So it looks like. Do we think Belgium has a chance? Belgium or Netherlands? Do they have a real shot at winning?
Belgium is typically scrappy. I've never been like the biggest Belgium guy. I've favored Netherlands. Like even in the video games, and if I have to wager on someone, I like the Netherlands. The Netherlands had a guy that I used to love. Hold on, I got to pull this up right now.
Yeah,
famous.
Rude Bets just rated with 88 viewers. W Rude Bets. I tuned in earlier. Rude Bets. W. You're locked in.
Rude boy.
I could be mistaken, but I think they like Aranda today. The Rude Bets crew.
Oh, I mean, we'll say less. We're going to go back.
Confirm from Rude Bets crew that we like Jonathan Aranda today.
Here are the guys real quick. These are the OGs. See, these were back in my day. These were the guys. If you know these names, you know World Cup ball. Robin van Persie. Come on now. Robin. Do you remember? I didn't know the first name was Arjen. Arjen Robin. These were the guys back then on the Netherlands teams that were dogs, but I don't really know who the fuck they got anymore. I'm so out of the loop. But yeah. Anyways, we'll Rude Bets appreciate the raid as always. Welcome.
Did you see the lay?
No.
Aranda, Jordan, Soto.
Well, I got good news for you guys. Aranda's definitely hitting because I was on him yesterday and he was 0 for 5. Can we recap our list real quick? You had JJ Bleday, great job, but I'll recap mine first. Jonathan Aranda, I'm just going for the top of the dome. I don't have the stats in front of me. I believe he was 0 for 5.
Correct.
Eugenio Suarez, I believe he was 1 for 3 or one for 3.
Okay.
He had like a bloop single. That's all he did. Jake Bowers. Guess how many times Jake Bowers got walked?
3.
4.
4.
0 for 2, 2 Ks, and 4 fucking walks. Ezekiel Tovar. Here's a fun one. 0 for 5. Guess how many strikeouts?
4.
5.
Oh my God.
Yeah, oh my God is right. 5 fucking strikeouts from Ezekiel fucking Tovar. And then Benj.
I know he didn't have it. He didn't have a hit.
Yeah, I think he did.
So my list is not much better, but I did get JJ Bleday home run and over HRR, so that kind of took me close to even. James Wood went over his HRR, but didn't hit a home run. And then I had offers from Colson Montgomery, who had runners in scoring position twice and did nothing. It was always Miguel Vargas who homered twice. And then I had Juan Soto, who did fucking nothing. Rude Bets is going back to him, I'd probably join. And who was my fifth guy? JJ Weatherholt. The JJ Lay did not come through. JJ Blade did his job. JJ Weatherholt did not do his job.
Okay. And then on the fake sharp sheet, I went 0 for 3. I did play the Rangers first 5 -0.5 even money that came through. I think it was the only bet I hit yesterday. That and the fucking tennis bet. Shout out Biev. That was like the first time we've collabed and hit a bet. What else did I have? The under in the Twins game. It was always the Twins, but it was never the under. And sorry, I had the Nationals. They were up like 3-1, and the next thing I know, it's fucking 7-3 Marlins.
Yep, they sold.
Yeah, so 0 for 3 there. Rude Bets with a subs. He said today is juiced up, boys. Trust. I do trust. And thanks for coming in, Rude Bets. Make sure to give Rude Bets a follow. I don't know what time Rude Bets goes live, but I think he goes right before us, which is awesome. So
I could be wrong. I think it's 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
But yeah, everybody in this chat loves homers. They're dialed in and they're talking homers all the time. It's a good show.
Yeah. And if Ahmad's in here and they could give Rude Bets a shout out, we would greatly appreciate it. Make sure you tap in. All right, DC Bet said, did we talk Momchilovich to Kentucky?
Great pickup. Wonderful pickup. I tweeted it yesterday. I'm sure Mark Pope will find a way to fuck it up, but there's just no arguing that it's an awesome pickup for Kentucky.
I mean, yeah, Momchilovich was an awesome player. So if an awesome player goes to another school, by default,
an awesome player that probably could have went top 20 in the draft. Am I crazy to say that?
No, it's not crazy.
You get a guy that's a damn near lottery pick, then you're really hyped if you're Kentucky. And Kentucky's been striking out, man, against other schools getting guys. So it's a big get for Kentucky.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I was going to ask. How much money? Only $6.5 million. That's crazy because that's a substantial amount of money. I know TC Tone is joking. Already down to 45-1. Yep, Tiafo was. Yep, that's right. Fucking loser, mental midget. Wisconsin cannot find a way to keep in-state talent. It makes me so sad. It really does make me sad too because I like Wisconsin.
Yeah, we've always been Wisconsin guys. They've definitely had a fall off. Wait,
yes, Iowa State.
Oh yeah, the kid from Wisconsin, the baller from Wisconsin, went to Duke. Forgot about that.
Who?
I'm drawing a blank on his name. The stud from Wisconsin last year went to Duke. What's his name, chat?
Blackwell.
Thank you. Yep.
So I have a quick question because I've never been to Madison. I'd love to go. I feel like Wisconsin seems like one of the better party schools in college.
Yeah, I would think that for sure.
And you don't have like strict academics. I'm not saying it's like a dumb school by any means, but it's not like Notre Dame. So you've got a fun party school. You've got loose, academic requirements, and you've got like fun atmospheres at your game. You don't have like a dud home environment. What is Wisconsin doing wrong? Like what? I feel like you go to Wisconsin, it should be like a school that sells you, but it's not. So I have to wonder that the people who are like running Wisconsin are doing a piss poor job. Or am I overrating it? Am I overrating it? Sorry to interrupt you.
I don't think you're overrating it.
Oh, Rude Bet said they don't fund the NIL.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But okay, hold on. Even before that, it wasn't a play. Well, I mean, you had you had running backs go there. You had offensive linemen go there and you had decent basketball players. So, okay, I guess they did a good job before the NIL era. They did have Sam Decker, Frank Kaminsky, and
Ron Dane.
Who?
Ron Dane.
Oh yeah. Never forget the GOAT, Ron Dane. Melvin Gordon. Who was the other guy?
Monty Ball is a good one. Obviously, Jonathan Taylor. I feel like there's one more running back.
There is.
It's totally. I'm blanking, but there's one more guy.
Yep, Braylon Allen.
Yep, I think picks with Deej kind of nailed it too. Luke Fickle sucks.
Oh my God, I was so wrong about that. Russell Wilson. Yep, so goddamn wrong about him. James White. Interesting. Was he a Wisconsin guy? I actually don't remember that. I said Melvin Gordon.
Wisconsin.
With Rude Bets coming on in. Thanks for the new follows, by the way. Official B-Star, Queen P999, welcome. This is the board review that we're watching, by the way. But for the first 30 to 45 minutes, we usually talk about a bunch of bullshit. And now is the time we start talking about the actual board, which is baseball. So we're going to get started. We look for players specifically. This is kind of our niche that we've had some success on. Don't ask us about last night. Okay, I don't know what happened last night. Wasn't good. But We are we're gonna dive in today. I think we have a full slate, so this hour is perfect. And then Steak, we're gonna end it with a little Stanley Cup talk because the puck does drop tonight.
Perfect.
And I have the Mona Lisa. I'm ready to debut the
You got the Mona Lisa for the Stanley Cup and the NBA Finals, right?
I do. I do. You guys are not gonna like it. You're not gonna like the Mona Lisa. Okay, I probably should piss, but I don't really have to go all that badly. I did finish a cup of tea. Let's get into it. My mouse is in transit. I don't have my mouse, my vertical mouse, so I have carpal tunnel. I had to bust out the wrist brace yesterday, by the way. I don't know if you guys have seen this in a while. You know what? Let me just go ahead and put it on for old time's sake.
Yeah, let's get it on. We got a mouse on the way, a whiteboard on the way. I'm so fucking excited.
I know. I'm excited too. All right. I'm going to pull up the board. We're going to go through the board. How much money did I lose? Ooh! Lost about 5 units last night. All right, let's get into it. Game 1 on the baseball slate today. No day baseball. It's kind of a travesty, kind of a crime. I feel like there should be one day baseball game every day during the summer. That's fine. We'll sit around and wait for it. 6:40 p.m. EST. You have got the Tampa Bay Rays and the Detroit Tigers. I watched this game last night. Although I was on BK's podcast for a little bit. God damn it, the Velcro is not sticking. And Griffin Jacks did not have himself a very good game. I heard Goots talking some shit before the stream started saying he's not an opener. He needs to go back to the pen. He might be right. I think the Tigers hit like 3 home runs in a row, and it was 2-0 pretty quick. And next thing you know, you look up, it was like 7-0 or 7-2.
It was really bad.
The Rays, though, scratch and clawed.
Yep,
they made it a game. The Tigers had 14 hits and 10 runs. And guess what the Rays said? The Rays said, hey, it ain't going to be easy. We're not going to make it easy because we got dog, we got fight, we got grit, we got nasty. So now you've got the Rays 21-7 at home. Matt's on the bump going against Flaherty. He's about minus 130 in a bounce back spot. I'm a little concerned because I think this line might be a touch short. But Matt's is not really anybody that gets respect. I just think, though, the smart play here, Steak, correct me if I'm wrong, the smart play would be to take the Rays off a loss at home.
Sure.
So that would be my don't overthink it play. But if I'm reading the line, the total's 8.5, by the way. If I'm reading the line, I think it's a little short. And if I'm reading the body language from the Tigers yesterday, like after Riley Green hit his home run, they look like they were feeling pretty good. So I'm a little nervous and apprehensive on fading the Tigers.
Yeah, it wouldn't be what I would do either. And I hilariously bet the under yesterday. I don't know if you remember that. I went 2-1 on the fake sharp sheet, but the under was one of the worst bets of all time. They scored 19 runs. Both teams went over the over-under by themselves. Lots of hot dudes that we could talk about. Dingler had 2 homers and an RBI double. I was told by SBR, obviously, Matt's is lefty, right? Matt's is a left-handed pitcher.
Yep, he is.
That probably means no Kerry Bonds. I was really excited to bet him. I'm going to bet Kerry Bonds tomorrow when I go to the game. Junior Caminero homered. Aranda went 0 for 5, so he doesn't fit the hot dude thing, but Yandy Diaz still does. I think Yandy had 3 hits yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was on base nonstop.
Yeah, so I will go with, in this game, Yandy and Dingler.
Okay.
I think Junior Caminero is an interesting one as well.
Junior is the guy I wrote down for being the hot dude. But I hate to do this. I'm not going to do it all the time. I am going to go back to Aranda the same way, Steak, that Rafi Devers fucked us in Colorado. I think Aranda has a game like that today.
100% fine with it. I think you should answer Jamie Lau's question because you're the right guy for that. And I'll give a couple. I'll run down these subs and stuff real quick, and then we'll go back.
I have a great answer for this. One time, I was on the train with a coworker who was older than me. We were going to an appointment, and we were talking about hangovers. And he said, "Oh, dude, you don't know what the cure for a hangover is?" And I was like, "No, tell me." And he said, "An 18-hour nap. That's the remedy. Time. There is no fucking remedy." You know, what are you going to do? You going to go get a Kool-Aid, a Powerade, a vitamin water, a cheesesteak? I don't care if you're on vacation. There's no fucking remedy. I can tell you something that might make you feel a little bit better, though, and you're not going to like this.
Drink it.
You're not going to like this. Well, you can do the hair of the dog, or you can go for a run. Okay? You go for a run. You attack a hangover. Your steak's rolling his fucking eyes. What do you have? What do you have? Coke Zero? You can do that. All this is going to make you feel better for 10 minutes.
It's going for a run is such an obnoxious fucking answer. You fucking think you're David fucking Goggins, dude.
No, I don't.
Go for a run, dude. Work out, lift
No,
heavy, eat your protein. He just fucking asked for a hangover remedy. Go for it.
I'm giving it to you. Go for a run, attack the hangover. If you have a sauna nearby, go to a sauna, or if you're on vacation, go outside, get some sunshine, sweat it out. I'm telling you right now, though, you get that heart rate going, you go for a run, just a mile, 1.25, something like that. It'll be over before you even know it. Don't listen to fucking Steak. This guy's got no answers. He's going to tell you to just fucking.
I gave you the answer, dude. You're on vacation. The answer is simple. I regret saying that Jeff Sunday would give you a good answer. He didn't give you a good answer. Here is the answer. Drink. Go drink. Start drinking right now. Have a mimosa. I don't know what time zone you're in. Go have a mimosa.
How old are you? That's
very good question. Because he asked that, I'm going to guess 30s. I got Yay Lad in here asking if I can run, dude. I'd like to see you run, Yay Lad. It's about
that. You literally just have to start moving. Fucking Lefty Brett knows ball. You know zero ball. Where are you, Jamie Lau? How old are you? This is important. So I'll tell you a quick funny story. Yay is right. I can't picture Steak running. You got to stun on these hoes.
Yeah, that's great. I do cardio, guys. I fucking do cardio.
Yeah. Well, you know what it is. Your posture is terrible. You don't look like a guy that moves around. You look
really?
Yeah, your posture.
I had that kind of posture. Really?
Don't you look at yourself on the screen, or do you just not even pay attention? You're fucking.
I think I look great. Oh my God, you're 27, dude. Shut the fuck up, Jamie. Go have a drink, dude. Go have a drink.
27 years old, and you're asking for hangover remedies, brother. Go fuck an orange juice. That's what worked for me. You go fucking drink an orange juice. You should be fine. Jesus Christ.
Slap yourself in the face and fucking man up.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Do you see?
You don't need to start running. You don't need to start running for
DC did to me, dude. Do you see what DC did to me?
What's up, Spinfluencer? Yeah, I'm glad he brought that up. I know exactly what he did to you. That was a really good picture.
That was crazy.
I told you, I don't think you look that bad. Is anybody, by the way, I don't know if it's your Wi-Fi or my Wi-Fi, but your quality is terrible.
I'm looking bad. I'm looking bad on the screen. You think I'm coming back at all? Hold on. I know what to do. Let me try one thing. Bye.
All right. Bye.
I'm gonna
does anybody know who Leo Seppi is, or Skeppy or something? He's on TikTok. Does anybody know who that is? Bro, you literally just removed yourself and brought yourself back.
I actually did not. I changed something. Is it better?
No.
It's not better, really. Wow.
No.
We're gonna have to fight through then.
Yeah, it's not.
Worse.
You didn't do anything.
I did.
I know what you should do. Whatever you just did was crazy. You should leave. You should close your browser and open it back up. Yeah. This guy literally removed himself from the fuck. Is that better? It's like Steak can't even take the video game out and fucking blow on it. He just turns it off and we'll turn it back on. Maybe. No, not even that. He'll push pause. The game's lagging. He'll push pause. He'll go drink a Coke Zero and then he'll start it again. What the fuck was that? Yeah, you know who Leo Skeppy is? That's who Steak looks like without a beard. Already better. Isn't that amazing? You fucking guy.
Dude, you know what there's so many things I want to address. First of all, if you're fucking 27, you cannot be asking for hangover advice.
No,
I can't let that slide. TC, dude, is a Jeff Foxhole guy, bro. You see what he said? Permanently leave. He wants me to permanently leave so we can get some puck talk. TC is a Jeff Foxhole guy. Through and through. He just said permanently leave. Dude, he just shit on me. Also, don't even try to tell me that me without a beard does not look good. I mean, does look good. It looks awful. It's the worst thing ever. It is the worst thing ever. It was one of the worst fights to this day I've ever had with my wife, was shaving my beard. True story. What the fuck are you Googling?
Hold on. Just hold on a second.
You're so annoying. You say nothing.
Dude, I'm not that fucking annoying. Hold on. Will you hold on a second? I just want to ask the chat a quick question. I don't think you look that bad. And I think you looked like this guy, which this is not the best picture, but this is just the first one I found that I'm not going to go digging.
Yeah, I mean, he needs a beard. That guy needs a beard. He also he needs to fully shave his head. I don't get what bald dudes try to keep some of the peninsula shit going. Just fully shave your head.
Don't you literally have that fucking on your head?
No.
Oh,
I don't have that on my head. I don't have the fucking
Well,
sides grown out.
you have something that resembles a little bit of hair. You're telling me
you're insulting me.
No, I'm not. That's what you have. What
Yes,
am I talking about?
That guy has hair on the side of his head and he's bald on the top. That's the dumbest shit.
Oh, I see what you mean. I'm sorry. I see what you mean. I thought you just meant hair in general. You said he should fully shave his head, but now I understand what you're saying. That's not the best picture, but it's a funny picture. You kind of look like Leo Skepi, and I think Leo Skepi is awesome.
I don't care if you think he's awesome.
I don't follow that many people on TikTok. Or maybe I do. I don't realize. If I open the app, I see like the same 5 people. He's the funniest guy by far. I like him.
Well, I'm glad you like him. I'm not doing any fucking beard bets. I'll do a beard bet. You'll shave your beard?
Yep.
Knicks versus Spurs?
No.
No. What's the fucking
plus
bet?
180 fucking team to win? No.
You are a fucking puss.
I'm a puss. You don't even want to look at a fucking AI picture of you with no beard, but I'm the puss.
Yes, you're a puss.
Okay.
Plus 180 bet.
I'll do it. All I'm saying is give me something better. Not the Knicks. No, not the fucking Knicks to beat the Spurs. I already have that.
Doesn't sound confident, does he, Hobie? Maybe that's better. It gets worse, Jamie Lau. I swear on my life, it gets so much worse.
Worse than what?
He said there's no way it gets worse. It gets worse.
Oh my God, dude. You have no idea.
Yeah, you really don't.
You have no. I mean, I made fun of that fucking podcaster that was like, 3 glasses of wine ruined 3 days of my life. Like, listen, you can have 3 days of your life ruined, but it's going to be out of way more than fucking 3 glasses of wine. That was crazy. You remember that? You saw that guy that said that?
Yeah.
Give me a fucking break, dude. I went out and ran Friday. I got so banged up with Greg 2 Fridays ago. My wife was out of town. I woke up and ran 2.5 miles. I felt awful all day. That fucking guy can't even go to the fucking gym for 3 days. Give me a break.
I mean, we drank that day in Cincinnati. Greg ran a fucking marathon.
Yeah.
We didn't get hammered, but we definitely drank.
I got after it. Yeah, we got after it. Yeah. I don't even know what we were talking about. We got sidetracked by Jamie Lau.
Let's go into Padres Phillies.
Why are people saying Krabs?
Krabs shaved his head.
Oh, I thought Krabs looked good with a shaved head.
Yeah, I thought he looked fine. I don't think he looked anywhere near as bad as he thought he looked.
No, I actually kind of thought he looked pretty tough.
You could tell he did not like it though.
Yeah, I thought he looked cool. If Krabs got shaved his head and got some tattoos and drove an old pickup truck with like a bat, he could be a bad motherfucker. I'm not kidding.
A bat?
Yeah, like a metal baseball bat in his car, you know?
Oh, you want to? So, in order for Krabs to be tough, he has to shave his head, get tattoos. How many tattoos are we talking?
No, I mean not his whole body. Like 3. Like 1 inside here. That's a pretty tough one. Maybe 1 up the neck, like a scorpion.
Yeah, there you go.
You know? But then like that could be it.
Why does it matter what car I drive, Slackbacks? And you're not a true steak fan if you don't know that I own a rental car company, so it's different every day.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, with a wife beater on. Tell me Krabs with a fucking wife beater on.
I know, but wouldn't anybody look kind of tough like that? A scorpion neck tattoo, a baseball bat, and an old pickup truck and a shaved head? It's like, who wouldn't look tough?
You would look kind of funny in a wife beater.
Me?
Yeah, you ever worn a wife beater?
Yeah. How the fuck would I look funny in a wife beater?
Because I
have my full fucking chest tatted. I look like 100% I belong in jail if I put on a wife beater.
All right, I have a fun bet. We're not doing it with Nick Spurs, but like the bet would be you have to take a picture in black jeans and a wife beater tucked in, or I shave my beard.
Okay, deal, obviously.
What do you mean, obviously? You think I'm getting the worst end of it?
I think I'm going to look fucking sick.
You do?
I'm going to look like a fucking mobster, absolutely.
Yeah, maybe you will.
Tucked in wife beater into jeans?
That's not a good deal.
Yeah, it's not a good deal. I'm gonna look cool as fuck.
Deal's off the table. That's not good negotiating. All right, let's get back to business. I need to win some baseball bets. I lost like 5 units yesterday. There's nothing worse than starting the fucking month down in the hole. But I'm not. Listen, small step back. Great weekend. Set and forget it. Like a cornerback, like a DB. Next play.
Yo.
San Diego Padres are playing the Philadelphia Phillies. Aaron Nola's on the bump. He's got a 5.79 ERA, -140, total at 8. Rady Vasquez is going for the Padres. plus 130. Padres 3-7 in their last 10. It kind of looked like Philly was getting right, but then they also didn't really get that right. However, Steak, they had a pretty rough stretch scheduling. They played their last 3 series: Guardians, at the Padres, at the Dodgers. So they're back home. They had a day off, of course, because the fucking MLB is so stupid. They're playing the Padres again, and they swept San Diego 3-0, 4-3, 3-0. Every game went under. When Nola pitched against Vasquez, the same fucking matchup we saw a week ago, it was 4-3. Stayed under the 7.5. And then they went to LA and they lost 2 of the 3 against the Dodgers. They lost Painter's start. They lost Wheeler's start. They won Luzardo's start. So what do you think about this? What does the data say? What does the brain say when a team who just swept the team now plays them again? Because we saw it with the Mets and Rockies. I tried to lean into it. The Mets got their revenge on Colorado. Do you think San Diego is going to get their revenge on Philly? You don't.
I do not. I think I've been saying it now for the last 2 weeks since we've been talking about San Diego. They're falling off. They look pretty bad. They're ironically a much better away team than Philly is a home team, but I really think you're going to see the downfall of the Padres, and I don't want to back them, especially when they're plus price with a pitcher with a better ERA and a better win-loss. I don't know. I would be Phillies or nothing. It's definitely not going to make my card, but I would be Phillies or nothing.
Okay. I hate to say that I kind of lean the Padres, and I also hate to say that I think.
Can I tell you what Padres are like today? That there was a game yesterday that I think the Padres are like today.
I love these comparisons. Yeah.
Giants, Brewers.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
I think the Phillies could spaz today.
Yeah, but the Phillies are not the Brewers, though.
No, the Phillies are not the Brewers. I totally agree. And technically, the Padres aren't the Giants. Just the best comparison I have. And I honestly, I'm starting to talk myself into a Philly team total.
Yeah, I like the game over. I think I like the game over.
Okay.
Any hot dudes on either teams?
Not really, man. Pretty cold teams.
Okay.
Bohm homered in Philly's last game. Stott homered in the game before that.
Excuse me. Wow, the Phillies are 14-16 at home. That's kind of crazy. Ben Rice is getting winky today, 450 feet. Wow. Yeah, you're right.
Oh.
Okay. All right. He's getting better. He's getting better.
Winky's
getting better.
Now he's giving picks. Winky Binky is not just winked up. Now he's fucking giving picks.
And saying exactly how far the home run is going to be.
I fucking love this guy, man.
Yeah.
I love this guy.
Yeah. This will be your guy that you stuck with, and maybe he pans out.
Yeah, 100%.
Boston minus 130. Connolly Early, I don't know. I can't stand saying this guy's name. Lefty, 2.95 ERA, going against my guy. Well, my former guy. I'm not really a Shane Baz guy anymore because he's on the scumbag Orioles. But the scumbag Orioles are 7-3 in their last 10. Maybe getting a little right, maybe not. They're 9-17 on the road. Boston's 9-19 at home. Not good. The Red Sox are minus 132 today with Baz going. And I got to tell you, Steak, I think I like the Orioles.
I think I like the Red Sox. I was getting all excited. Fuck. Goots has been fucking bragging about Samuel Basallo, hot dude. I'm like, finally, I'll add him to the hot dude list for today. I start writing my article for the Book It website, 5 hot dudes. I can't find Samuel Basallo lines anywhere, and it's because I don't think he's fucking playing today. So Samuel Basallo is going to be one of my hot dudes, but he's out. But can't forget about the guy, Jarren Duran. Jarren Duran is a hot fucking dude. Hot dude, and he hasn't cooled down yet. The only thing that could cool down Jarren Duran is a day off. That's it. And
he had that.
Yeah.
So you might be worried about that.
I mean, is that how we're going to be betting hot dudes? He has, bro, he has a 8-game hitting streak. He has 13 hits in 8 games, 4 home runs, 7 RBIs. Hot dude. He has to be played. I'm playing him.
How did I miss the Shane Baz revenge game? 7 innings, 7 hits, 1 earned run, 9 Ks against the Rays. Jarren Duran, 2 for 14 against Baz. Not great. I thought he was going to be good because he's a lefty and Baz is a righty. But, yeah, Steak, you know what? You and I might clash here. I think I got to go with the Orioles, who seem to be like they might be getting right. And I'll go ahead and lean into it. Been a long time coming for this fucking guy. Pete Alonso. 5-game hit streak.
Cool.
Coming
I'm
off
fine
of
with that.
2 for 4 game. He hit a home run once in the Toronto series. So I think I'm going to go back to Pete Alonso today being one of my hot dudes. I like the Orioles, so it correlates. And also, I didn't mention it, but I will go back. Even though Junior might be the hot guy, and Yandy is too, I'm going to go back to Aranda.
They said they like it. The Rude Bets crew likes Duran too. I'm just all the way fucking in, man.
Yeah, I got no issues with that at all.
Real quick, I don't want to forget this. John Q 30 stream streak, the one and only Casper 255 stream streak. If we don't see Casper in here, we're gonna send out a search party. That's where we've gotten with Casper. W Casper and picks with Deej, Prime sub 46 months. W Deej. If anyone doesn't follow Deej, that's a mistake. Very sharp kid.
Yeah. Good stuff. And if you're watching on Twitter, give the stream a like or a retweet. Make yourself fucking useful.
Yeah, John Q. John Q is a great Denzel movie for sure.
It is. Yep. Denzel's got some great movies. Man on Fire.
I think he's my favorite actor. Is that a crazy take?
No, I don't think I would have expected that.
I mean, I love Training Day. What's the movie about the boxer? Hurricane. Incredible, underrated film. I remember the Titans. Yeah, Denzel might be it for me.
American Gangster. Yeah, I need to rewatch that. Book of Eli was pretty good. I don't know if you remember. I give you the spoiler on that, but I'll choose not to. Oh, Flight was really good. Yeah, good.
I mean, did Denzel have bad movies?
No, not that I can think of. Did you say Training Day?
Yeah, the fucking best.
Yeah, it's really good one. Man on Fire, love it.
Yes, it was. Yeah, I mean,
what was the one where he was the doctor in the hospital was held up? Was that John Q?
John Q is the one, like Proper Pat said, where his son needed the heart, but I think that might be what you're thinking of.
Yeah. Okay, my bad. He's really good. Book of Eli, yeah. Aces nose ball. I saw, not to get derailed again. I agree. Man on Fire might be my favorite. I saw on Netflix, there's like a show now called Man on Fire. And I just can't tell you how much I hate that in film, in this business, all people keep doing is just like making movies and shows off of movies and shows that have already existed. It's just the laziest fucking thing, and I hate it.
You probably aren't aware of how many Yellowstone spinoffs there are, but it's officially gotten out of hand.
Really? No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. There's a new one now called the Dutton Ranch, and it's basically the life of Rip and Beth. And like, there's a bajillion. There's like prequels, sequels. It's just so much. There's so many Yellowstone spinoffs. It's honestly hard to keep up.
I hate that. I like original ideas. By the way, I can't believe we didn't talk about this. Mention this. He Got Game.
Oh God, yeah.
Awesome movie.
Yeah.
Okay. What about Big Bang?
Jesus Shuttleworth.
Do you and I collab on the Big Bang Theory being a hard no?
Yeah, I do, but it makes me sad to have to say it to Snowman because I just know Snowman loves the Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, I know. Smart people like it. And it's tough because I like smart people. I fucking hate that Sheldon guy. I hate it.
I do not like the Big Bang Theory one bit.
I hate that show. If that show is on TV, when I turn the TV on, I'm instantly in a bad mood. All right.
Wait, real quick. Just a yes or no answer. Do you like How I Met Your Mother?
I haven't really gotten into it, so I'm not going to lie to you. But every time I've had it on, I've enjoyed it.
Okay, perfect. That's all I need to know. Let's get to this board.
All right. Where were we?
Let's get to Marlins and Nationals.
Okay, the Red Sox are -132. You like them. I like Baltimore. Nationals -112 on the money line today against the Miami Marlins. The Marlins got themselves a road win. They're 9-19 on the road now against the Nationals. Mikolas, bad pitcher. I don't know who's going for Miami. I don't know who this guy is.
Lake Bakar Lake. Cool name, man. Pretty cool. Lake, Lake. I like it.
You like Lake?
Yeah, it's a perfect guy to play for the Florida Marlins, right? And you should get a look at his face. He looks like his name would be Lake. And he looks like his kid's name is River. And then his grandkid will be named Pond.
Okay, that was pretty good. Oh, my God. This is I've never seen him.
That's a lake.
This is a fucking lake. This is a lake. Holy shit. This guy lives in a van.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. He lives in a van, like by choice.
Yeah. You know how they always say, like, Kawhi Leonard has so much money, but he still drives that 2002 Chevy Tahoe? Lake, no matter how big of an MLB pitcher he gets, he will always live in his van.
This guy, I'm bringing up TikTokers like I'm a fucking Gen Z, or we brought up Leo Skeppy. You know who this guy reminds me of? Lake, the dude who got popular, like the stoner kid in like the woods of Oregon's like, you know, it just fucking rips, man, like a fucking crispy morning. You know who that guy is? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know his name. Does anybody know his name?
I don't know his name.
I like that guy. I don't need like a lot of that guy, but I like some of that guy. That's what he looks like.
I got news for you that I think you're gonna like to hear. Your boy Kyle Stowers homered yesterday.
Oh, say less, King.
Yep. You love Kyle Stowers.
I'm getting all fucking. I'm getting weird today.
Yeah, you're giddy.
I am giddy. It must have been that French dip breakfast.
Yeah.
What the fuck is hymnium?
What is what?
It's got to be
How I Met Your Mother.
Oh,
Hymnium.
I don't. Everybody fucking says him. I've never seen that.
Hymnium.
Kind of like it. All right, I'm going to Kyle Stowers. I bet the Nationals yesterday. They fucked me. You should probably go back to the Nationals. I'm not going to do it, though. What are you going to do?
I am going to nothing.
Yankees are home tonight. BK told me he's going to the game. He said it's his birthday. So Schlittler, I think he's the AL Cy Young front runner. Korn's got the ticket. Cash it. He's probably hedged with
I have the ticket because of Korn.
Yeah.
I got it.
I know Korn has that ticket because a guy on VSiN had him like 101, 301, and that's okay. Korn won't tell you that, but I'll fluff. Korn.
I don't give a fuck.
I know you don't. Yeah, he didn't tell me to fucking take it. That was real nice. You two hanging out. 7.5 total. Candijo going for the Guardians. Guardians have been pretty good. 34-27, 17-13 on the road. Big price for New York.
Yeah, they're getting fucking that Schlittler respect. That is a big, big price. Ben Rice, Winky Binky POD, absolutely hot dude. He has 12 hits in 5 games. 12 hits, and he has 11 RBIs in 5 games. Is there a hotter dude than Ben Rice?
No, and I'm such a Ben Rice guy, and I haven't been over here profiting on it at all, and I feel like such a fucking loser.
Have you seen one episode of Love Island?
Yeah.
You seen it? What do you think about it? I'm just curious.
Wait, hold on. I always forget this. Is Love Island where there's like the speaker and it talks to them? They like talk to the speaker, you know, and they can't hook up with anybody. If they do, they lose money.
No, that's not Love Island, dude. That's not Love Island.
What is that?
You're talking about some fucking, what is that called, where they can't have sex?
Yeah. Oh.
You've never seen Love Island.
No. Hold on. Maybe I have. Is that where they there's the screen and they can't see the other person?
That's Love is Blind.
What the fuck is Love Island? How many fucking love shows are there?
Oh my, a lot of love shows.
Dude, I've seen Love Island. What's the other one?
Love Island is the most famous of them all. They go to a villa and it's just about their dating life. That's it.
Wait. As couples? As singles?
They go as singles. There's no couples. They couple up. At the end, someone wins. It makes them all really famous. Like, they all become really famous influencers. Like, if I picked one of the girls from last year and told you how many followers they had on TikTok and Instagram, you'd throw up.
This is not the Nick Lachey show.
It's not the Nick Lachey. Nick Lachey has got like 4 shows now. It feels like Nick Lachey is the host of every Netflix series.
Which the show? I don't think I know Love is Island. How do I not know Love is Island? Love Island.
Love is Island.
I don't know why I can't get the show right.
Damn, yeah.
What's the one that Nick Lachey is on with his wife?
Love is Blind, he does, and then there's another one he does. I forget what it's called.
So hold on. How do you power rank Too Hot to Handle, Love Island, and Love is Blind?
Couldn't pay me to watch Too Hot to Handle, so that will go.
Really?
You couldn't pay me now. No.
So
thanks.
Love Island is that much better than Too Hot to Handle?
Too Hot to Handle, where their whole thing is they can't fuck or they get in trouble for fucking.
It's hilarious.
That's awful.
It's all awful. What are you talking about? It's all trash.
I would probably go Love Island number 1, Love is Blind number 2, and then I'll be honest, I've never consistently watched any of the other ones.
Why the fuck is Love Island so much better than Too Hot to Handle? Just explain that.
I'm just saying, can I get you just to watch one episode?
Yeah, but can I thank you, Chef Timbo. I agree. Renee Alvarado says
Timbo, they're
Too Hot to Handle is so brain rot. How is Love Island not brain rot?
I don't want you to ask the question. I just want you to watch one episode and that's it. Just one.
All right, I'll do a Love Island. Is it on tonight?
Yeah, it starts tonight.
Well, what is it on? Don't lie to me.
Peacock. I'm not gonna.
I don't have Peacock. I have to get Peacock.
Oh shit!
Is it really on Peacock? Or
you don't have Peacock?
What am I gonna have Peacock for?
I don't know.
No.
I'll give you my login, dude.
No, I'll just get it. I'll just get it.
All right, get back to the board.
Yeah, but real quick, Love on the Spectrum, one of my favorite shows of all time on Netflix.
Yes, good show.
Phenomenal show.
Yeah. Ben Rice, hot dude. I will be playing him. Disrespectful line for the Guardians. I almost want to bet the Guardians, and I might do it.
Sorry. Low-key, I probably said, Jeff, a lot of bars have watch parties.
Yes, they do. Definitely. That's a big Orlando thing.
Also, sorry, I'm so distracted now. We'll get back in the bag. We have time. It's 11:33. My gay friend told me about Heated Rivalry.
Mm-hmm.
It's taking over. Do you know?
That it already took over. It's done.
I missed this entire thing.
That's so funny because my wife and her good friend were saying you guys should talk about it on the podcast. I said no, I never watched it, and they said they really thought you did. Like they thought for sure you had watched it.
I never even knew it was a thing until he told me. I asked him to like hang out one night. He said, "Oh, I'm going to my first hockey game." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, who's the team that plays Madison Square Garden?" I'm like, "The Rangers." He was like, "Yeah." One of his gay friends, it said 25 of them are going to their first hockey game. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? He said, yeah, we all watch Heated Rivalry and now they're going to a hockey game. I hadn't seen a preview, a trailer, a poster. I don't even know anything about Heated Rivalry. Did you watch an episode?
No, I did not watch an episode. I only heard about it from my wife. They thought you for sure had watched it, and I could argue.
Why do they think that I watched it? By the way, I'm just curious.
I'm not sure, man. It's actually a pretty good question. I don't think we want to do a deep dive into why they thought that, but like the other.
I'm open-minded. I'll
you're
watch.
Open-minded. You're open-minded.
I watch Sex in the City.
You live in New York City.
Yeah, I went to see Barbie. Everybody loved trying to shit on me for going to see Barbie. Meanwhile, they'll go see the fucking Wasp 3 and fucking Ant-Man 2, you fucking dorks. Oh, you so fuck, you're going to go see Barbie? Shut up. Go see these fucking comic book movies as grown men and fucking get hard when you see CGI characters, Paul Rudd's face bashing fucking Robert Downey's face. Shut up.
Yeah, I do think it made a lot of gay men and women into hockey. I would argue going to a Rangers game is gayer than Heated Rivalry. Personally, I never watched it.
Yeah, I actually told him, I was like, just so you know, the Rangers are terrible. You're not going to. All right.
Wasp 3 is so funny. Oh, we got to get to the board.
I got to pee. So can you just start talking about
Royals, Reds, get out of here. Noah Cameron going up against, is it Andrew Abbott? Is that right?
You should know that by now. What do you think it is? Adolf fucking
Andrew
Abbott?
Don't say Adolf and walk away, buddy. Guy says Adolf and walks away. You know what's going to happen next. Adolf. Anyways, Noah Cameron, Andrew Abbott, JJ Bleday, pretty much the only hot dude that came through for me yesterday, except James Wood on the HRR. Even with JJ Bleday, the Reds still lost 9-2 yesterday. Let's see. That means we got some opportunity on the Royals. Bleday homered. McLean had an RBI double. Don't give a fuck about that. Jack Hagg's homered. I've never once hit Jack on a back-to-back. He is not a back-to-back guy, so I probably would not do it. Yeah, catch the live piss. It's minus 250. You guys are fucking crazy. That's more like minus 500. Am I crazy to like the Royals again? Is it that crazy? Royals plus 109. Yeah, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take Kansas City. I don't think I bet the Royals all year. Steak, thoughts on Love Island chick without a leg? No. No, I'm not going to do that. Didn't somebody already get kicked off? It's not the chick without a leg, though, right? I did see a tweet that someone already got kicked off for saying a slur. I feel like someone gets kicked off of Love Island every year for saying a slur, either right when it starts or before it starts. Royals, Reds. I'm taking the Royals money line. I have to go back to JJ Bleday, and I don't think I want to go to Jack Cags, but he could be played. Next game, Blue Jays, Braves, Gossman against Elder. Braves are minus 120 at home. Blue Jays are minus 101. Over, under 8. God, we got to have some hot dudes from the Braves. Is Acuna still hot? Yes, he is. Ronald Acuna has to be played. Ronald Acuna had a homer last game and a single RBI. Ronald Acuna has to be played. Is this line short, or is it just because Gossman gets respect and Elder gets none because he sucks?
God, I was just screaming at you. I forgot I muted. I'm like, why don't you fucking listen?
Why would you be screaming?
Because you said two dumb things. You said, first of all, Gaussman.
Yeah, Gossman was bad.
Yeah, I'm not going to shame you for that. But you said, is Ronald Acuna hot?
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, both fair gripes. Gaussman was bad.
Gaussman was crazy. Yeah, Acuna's on my sheet.
Good. Acuna should be on the sheet. I almost have to redo my sheet that I already started today because Acuna has to be played.
Did you even get a hot dude from any of the other games?
I only did one other game, and it's the Reds and the Royals, and I got JJ Bleday.
Okay. Do you think, does anybody from Rude Bet stream like Eugenio Suarez? I guess my question is, how are we going to go about going back to some hot guys?
So Eugenio Suarez is not a hot guy.
All right, good answer.
And I think we also determined we keep riding hot good dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're here for a long time, not a good time.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What's your point with that?
We're here for a long time, not a good time. Good time would be taking Acuna once, hopping off. Long time would be taking him every day until he's not hot anymore.
Yeah, I'm riding Acuna into the ground.
Thank you, Snidey. Perfectly said. What's y'all's take on deja vu? What's that mean?
Like just deja vu in general. I think it's crazy.
Yeah, it's weird because it's really not something you can explain, and it's always the worst when you're like, wow, I swear to fucking God, I've lived this moment before. And the person with you is like, okay, who fucking cares?
Happens to me a lot.
Me too.
I get a lot of deja vu. I know. I don't like it. I freak out.
Oh, it's a Denzel movie. I'd never seen it. Never. Oh, Deja Vu, the Olivia Rodrigo song is good. Honestly, can I give you a take? You ever listen to Olivia Rodrigo?
I think I have.
Her songs kind of slap, dude.
Does she do the driver's license song?
Which one is that?
Cause I don't fucking love you.
That kind of sounds like her.
Well, how are you going to talk about?
Hey, no, you actually sounded like Olivia Rodrigo. You did good.
How do you ask me if I've listened to Olivia Rodrigo? You don't even know that song.
I don't know that song. You did really good.
What do you know about Olivia Rodrigo? That's crazy.
Deja Vu, and there's one more song that's a banger that my daughter likes.
How does
there's the main one.
That's the main one.
No, it's not. I swear to God. I think it might be called Good For You.
Hold
Good
on.
For You. Thank you, TC. Thank you. Yeah, Good For You. That's the banger. Good For You is a banger.
I'm on Spotify. Oh my God. Driver's license has 2.8. Is that a billion? That's a billion.
Okay, now do Good For You.
Less, 2.6 billion.
Wow.
You, your daughter, and DC don't know fucking ball. That is absolutely insane. I can't believe you don't know Driver's License. It's a great song.
No, I knew it when you sang it. I recognized it, but no, I didn't think it was as famous. I can't do it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, I don't like that song.
Wow, that's crazy.
No, you're crazy.
You're crazy. All right, let's keep moving. Chat, just so you know, there's people in here like, oh, when did these talk sports? The chat is being very distracting today.
I couldn't agree more. None of this is our fault for getting derailed. I just want to be totally clear.
Thank you. Acuna, sure. Can we go to White Sox Twins?
Why would you ask me?
White Sox Twins. Davis Martin, balling. Absolutely balling. Going against Prelip. Connor Prelip. Twins won yesterday. Good for them. Big whoop. Miguel Vargas homered twice. Not once, but twice. Hot dude.
Doing that in a loss is crazy.
Yeah, well, they scored 6 runs. They just gave up fucking 9 like assholes. It was bad. Miguel Vargas got to be an all-star. Has to be an all-star. The White Sox will win today. They won't lose back-to-back. There are Twins guys that can be discussed if you want to do it. I'm not sure any are really sticking out.
No, I'm going to stop you right there. We'll move on. Tempo, and pace. I think for the White Sox, with Murakami being out, somebody's going to step up. You just told me Vargas is the guy. He's been hot and he's hitting home runs.
Love it. Next game. Tee it
Done.
up. Tee it up.
The next game is the Milwaukee Brewers minus 240 Harrison against the Giants, total 7.5. I don't get in front of the Brewers, and I think the Giants are a trash team. No reason to really get cute here. I bet Bowers yesterday, and he fucked me. He was walked 4 times. I've legitimately never seen that. 4 times yesterday. If you want to go back to him because he fucked me, great. It's probably smart. I don't really know what else to say about that game.
Absolutely nothing for me in this game. I couldn't find any hot dudes. Well, let's look up Jackson Churio since chat mentioned him. Let's see what he's been doing.
Jackson Churio.
Let's see. Jackson.
Montreal Michael. Wait, this is a big deal. This is a big deal. This is when I made that video on Saturday or Sunday. I forget which one it was.
Yeah, we'll touch on it, but let's look at Churio. Yeah. I mean, he has 4 hits, a home run, and 6 RBIs in his last 3 games while being walked 3 times. So he's certainly worth talking about.
Okay. This is the whole point of the hot dudes. You're going to get scared, but you shouldn't be scared. They're hot for a reason. They're locked in. They stay locked in. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to ride them.
And I think Acuna is exactly that type of guy, like the perfect.
I almost made a specific tweet, Stig. I told you this. The more and more the day went on, I'm like, I fucking love Acuna. I fucking love Acuna. I almost did a tweet just for him. And I was like, no, I'm doing the hot dudes. I got the hot dudes. And I think that's when 5 of 6 came in, or maybe it was 4 for 5. Hold on. I'm not done. I think when you look at Twitter and you see these accounts like Underdog and whatever, and they're like, Ketel Marte's last 10 games, 17 to 25, blah, blah, blah. You're going to see that for Acuna. Acuna is going to be like, Ronald Acuna's last 7 games, 8 home runs, blah, 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 blah. That's what's going to happen. That's what we're betting on, right?
Yes. 100%.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you say anything about the Rangers Cardinals or no?
No, I think it's a good game to talk about. Not much happened yesterday. I think it was 2-1, hit the Rangers, so that worked.
Yeah,
out.
DeGrom shoved. Only bet I hit yesterday. Rangers first 5.
But as far as hot dudes, I don't know if any are speaking to me.
Well, is it
maybe
Weatherholt?
Jock Peterson?
Oh, yeah, fuck.
Weatherholt did nothing yesterday. Not saying you have to jump off him, but I'm not going to go back to guys who did nothing yesterday.
I'm good. I don't have good vibes from that game.
Yeah, I don't have a guy I like in this game at all.
So here's a fun one. Cubs and A's. Fun series.
Mm-hmm.
A's 17-14 on the road. Bet you didn't know that. Cubs 18-11 at home. 3-7 in their last 10. Both these teams kind of skidding a little bit. This feels like an obvious get right series to the Cubs. I say not so fast, my friend. That's what I think. A's are coming off of getting fucking pummeled by the Yankees. Never forget they scored what? How many runs in 1 inning? 10 or something like that?
13.
13. And no home runs. Crazy. I've never seen that before. So I like the A's. Who's the hot dude on the A's?
I'm not going to say he's a hot dude, but in that Yankees game, Brent Rooker homered.
Oh.
Kurtz had an RBI double. Let's check. Let's figure it out whether it's Nick Kurtz or Brent Rooker, the hotter dude. Nick Kurtz has 6 hits, 2 home runs, and 4 RBIs in his last 3 games. I think we could definitely do Nick Kurtz.
Oh, I like that Rooker just had a home run.
Yeah, take them both, man.
Dude, hold on. The A's pitcher, do you see his name?
Yeah, Gage Jump.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it's a cool name. He doesn't look like he's a very good pitcher, though. Might be too cool, man.
Oh, fuck.
Like, if your name's Gage Jump,
Great pitcher.
Just do BMXing. Say it again, Goots.
Great pitcher.
Great pitcher?
I'm a big fan. He just made his first start.
Oh, that was his first start.
His
So he's
first
a kid,
start.
he's a kid. Okay, so you're in on Gage Jump.
I'm
Is
a
he a high
fan.
prospect?
Yes.
Okay.
Highly touted, highly ranked, especially in the A's system and across the league.
Does that mean anything to you, Jeff?
Those guys can't control it. Need him to control
Ben
it.
Rice is going to take that dude to the fucking woodshed.
Never in my life seen a
Oh, it's
guy
not Yankee, sorry.
named Gage not look like a Gage.
Yeah. Gage is a name. I think he should be doing BMX.
He does not look like a Gage. Not what I was expecting at all.
No real hot dudes to mention on the Cubs. Alec Bregman homered in that 5-1 loss to the Cardinals in their last game. Not going back to Hap. Can't do it. That's the one thing I don't want to do is chase these fuckers.
Did you just call him Alec?
Is it Alex or Alec? Alex Bregman?
I was a troll in the chat, I would be Alan Dimsing the fuck.
You have been on it so much that no one even needs to troll me. You were trolling me from your piss.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You said Gaussman. I just thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah, I did correct myself pretty quickly. But
all right, you're fine. You did.
I have not been on point today with the names.
That's okay. I don't really care all that much.
Honestly, Nicky Gambles, that also makes perfect sense.
Wait a minute. This is a big deal. This is a very big deal. Brent Rooker against Tyone. 1 for 3 with a home run.
Cool.
Also,
it sounds like you're wanting to go to Brent Rooker. I support it. He's not a hot dude, though. Just keep that in mind.
Okay. Let's keep moving.
Yep.
I like the A's too.
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Houston and Pittsburgh. Burrows. Houston's a short favorite against fucking the Pirates. I was going to say Ravs trash Pirates, but they're 6-4 in their last 10. Houston's been getting hot. Total at 9. Burrows is not a good pitcher. Bubba Chandler is definitely a guy I think people would like more than Burrows, but I don't know that anybody's going to really like the Pirates here. Do you?
Yeah, I think it's a pretty even split if I had to guess. Just Astros are hard to figure out. They're either scoring 9 against the Brewers or they're scoring 0 against the Brewers.
I was going to say, I bet you sneakily, the Pirates are going to be the fake sharp play of the day.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not betting the Astros. That's one thing I'm stuck on not doing that all year.
Okay. I got no issues with that. Do we have any hot dudes?
No, not really. Maybe let's look at old Brandon Lau.
Wait a minute. Wait the fuck a minute. What about Isak Badass?
Sure, I'll give you a little Isak.
He's not that hot. 4 games, 1 for 3, 1 for 3, 1 for 3, but stake. All of those hits. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Double home run.
Yeah, I don't hate that. I really don't.
Switch it up. Not hits, runs, RBIs. I might go bases for Paredes. He's hitting the ball hard.
Yeah. The Rude Bets crew likes Jordan. Never a bad day to bet Jordan.
Never. O'Neal Cruz. Yep.
Cruz. Pretty hot dude for sure. We've been definitely taking our fair share of O'Neal Cruz.
Yep. Got him a few times. All right, 3 more games, 10 more minutes. I think we are fucking rocking and rolling. We are nailing this Tuesday show, despite what all the fucking haters like to say. Angels and Grayson Rodriguez, former Orioles chump against Sagano against more Orioles chump. Total 8.5. This is the Gooch special. Angels minus 155. You're probably going to tell yourself, oh, Sugano is a meatball turkey tosser. The A should tee off on him. But I don't know, Jim. 4 ERA. Line looks a little short to me. Grayson Rodriguez is poo-poo. Actually, maybe it's not short. Angels being minus 155 is a lot of respect. Did you see the Rockies come back and win that game?
Yeah, I think the short argument is why the fuck the total is 8.
You think it should be higher?
Yes.
Yeah. I think Sugano is going to pitch well today. That's what I think.
Yeah. Well, we're sort of on the same page then. Hunter Goodman homered. I think that would be the guy I'd go back to, Hunter Goodman. Let's see how he's been doing, though, overall.
If anybody wants to do the guy who just burned me, it would be Tovar 0 for 5 yesterday. Just remember that. You should make a mental note. Sugano is getting hit lately. 6, 6, 7, 7 his last 4 games. And he allowed 2 home runs his last game.
In his last 6, Hunter Goodman, 5 hits, 3 home runs, 7 RBIs. I will be taking him.
All right, there's something I want to point out, and I'd like to give credit where it's due. We always cite our sources here. Okay, we pride ourselves on that in a cesspool of copycat league that is sports gambling Twitter. There's a guy out there. He's doing great content. He's been hitting some bets. Zach Reger. I don't know if I have his name correctly, but please, somebody, if you know who I'm talking about, let me know. He does home run picks, and he's been putting a video out there. And something that he has been pointing out with his analysis and capping is pretty sharp. He talks about the pitchers, how many home runs they've allowed in their most recent games and on the road. So something to point out here, Sugano, his last road game allowed 2 home runs. Road game before that at Philly allowed 3 home runs. Road game in April against San Diego, 2 home runs. So what I'm getting at is there could be a guy in the Angels who's going to go Yabo today.
I think Jorge Soler did. God, I'm struggling with the names.
I don't know. This is not like you. You're not usually.
I slept well too, but anyways, he homered yesterday. whatever the fuck his name is.
His name is Jorge Soler.
You should back into your theory and take an Angels player to go home run today. I'm going to take Hunter Goodman. I also think I'm going to take that under, man.
Dude, Soler. Now you got me saying it. Soler is kind of nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of his last 9 games, he had a hit.
Yeah, fine with that.
Bart, I brought it up like 5 times. Yeah. That's why I keep telling people again, the dudes who fucked me yesterday are going to go nuts today. I think Aranda's the guy, but it could be Tovar. Yeah, fuck it. I'm in Soler.
Okay. Dodgers, D-backs. Guess who it is? Ketel Marte.
Oh, is it?
Yep, he homered yesterday.
No.
One of the hottest dudes in all of April.
Did Pajes do anything?
Man, holy shit. I might need to get off the stream. I'm brain dead.
Yeah.
I'm brain dead. This is bad. I'm going with Snowman next. He's gonna have to deal with me.
Oh Jesus. You want to dip out and take a few minutes to shut down?
No.
Yeah. You can have it.
I might be having a stroke.
Lauer going.
Good point here from DC Bets too. If I could pull it up, I don't know. I can't even find my mouse.
Oh my goodness gracious, this is crazy. Are you fucking with me? I just can't with you sometimes. I can't with you. If I have to say one more fucking time what Devers did to me.
Oh, dude, so funny. So funny.
So Ketel Marte did have 3 games with no hits. Yesterday, 1 for 4 with a home run. So I don't know.
I go back to Ketel Marte. You can let me go on it alone.
He could be your guy. Let's do a draft.
Ooh, real quick, I gotta tell this story because I think I saw Joey Dumps in the chat.
Oh my God. Otani's getting hot.
Can I tell this story real quick? It's not funny, but it's a good story. One time we owned this Maserati. I never wanted to own a Maserati. I thought it would be a good rental car for Orlando, and it was. It made a bunch of money, but they depreciate, not the point. One time, a guy got it towed, and I had to get it out of the tow lot, and it was wrecked. I mean, all of his shit was in it. Just a disgusting car from the tow lot. So I get it. I call Joey Dumps. I say, yo, I'm going to have to drop this off at the detail place. Can you pick me up? He's like, sure. So he's meeting me at the detail place. I get to the detail place and I pop the trunk and there's one of the biggest AK-47s I've ever fucking seen in my life. So I immediately
hold on. You've seen small AK-47s?
Yeah, I don't know. Good point. You didn't have to call me out like that, but that's actually a pretty good point. It was a very big AK-47. I guess AK-47s are just really big. 100% cash cow. I don't know. I'll finish first. So I immediately closed the trunk and I'm like, wait a second. I can't pull out this AK-47 and be like, okay, my friend's just going to pick me up and walk down the street with my AK-47. So I'm like, Joey Dumps, meet me at the mall. It's right next to the detail place in the Macy's parking lot. I'm going to put this AK-47 in the SUV that you have, and then I'm going to go back to the detail place because obviously I can't tell the people like, oops, sorry, there's an AK-47 in here. I didn't know. So Joey Dumps meets me at the Macy's. I put the AK-47 in the SUV that Joey Dumps has, and then I go back to the detail place. But that was the craziest thing I've ever found in a car.
Hold on. If you see an AK-47,
if you think I already know what you're going to say, can I guess what you're going to say?
Your thought is, let me just move this AK-47 out of the way and keep going about my day.
Yes.
You don't think like maybe I should report this?
I knew for a fact that's what you were going to say. I knew you were going to say call the cops.
The car was left in your the gun was left in your rental car.
Yeah, the gun was left in my rental car. So then I gave it to our other buddy. I won't say his name because I don't know if this is illegal, but he sold it. He sold the gun. Then the dude who got the truck tow was like, yo, left my Uzi. I don't even know if that's the right term in the car. And I was like, oh, it's not there. The tow lot must have taken it out. So anyways, you want to talk about Mariners Mets?
No. I just can't believe.
Okay, well then the chat's saying it's not legal. So that last part was a joke.
Oh God. Oh, you are just the most absurd. I just don't get. There's some point in your life. I know you've done some weird shit,
Yeah, I have.
You smoked a lot of pot. You smoked a lot of dabs. You did something, but I'm not joking. You have a hole in your brain.
Yeah.
Like a Grand Canyon size hole.
Yeah.
And you
Joey
just
Dumps, you're not going to say anything here? It's going to let me fucking sit here and fall on this fucking sword alone? You're going to say nothing?
I love Dumps. I love J-Time. I like Nick.
You need friends like them.
No.
Yeah.
You need a fucking friend not like them. You need a friend with his fucking head on straight. I can't believe that's how you went about your day.
That was the entirety of it.
That's like a scene in like Pineapple Express or something.
Yeah. Damn. I didn't know Joey Dumps was going to leave me hanging.
You just were like, hey, hold this fucking AK-47 while I just continue my day.
We drove it right to our friend's house.
I don't know.
Yeah, we did. Oh, see? I dropped it on his kitchen counter. Okay, Joey Dumps, you're done. We're already in trouble, I think. It is a pretty normal day in Florida.
I'm not trying to like act funny or like or anything. I'm not clip farming. I can't believe that was your reaction. I would have been like, holy shit. This is a really big deal. We need to focus on this thing.
Honestly, let's just talk about Tim's comment because it's really funny, but I also think it proves something. Something happens if you never leave Florida. So I'm the example of the person who never left Florida, whereas you and Greg are the people who left Florida. So you're like giant pussies.
There's some combination in your brain, this like chemical. Where was TC Tone? He was a biochem major.
Yeah, I know for a fact TC Tone is just a much better person than me.
Well, no, that's not what I'm trying to talk about. Yeah, there's something where you're, and I mean this respectfully, but I mean, after what you just told me, there's no other way to sugarcoat it. Like, you don't think anything through, and it's like lawlessness with just pure and total stupidity.
Do you think Krabs is trying to change the subject so we stop talking about this?
I don't even know what he said.
Have you tried the wings at Old Town Bar in Flatiron?
Oh yeah, he's asked me about the wing stuff a few times. No, I have not, but I will go try them. I've said New York City is not a great wing city.
Please don't go back 10 minutes, Krabs. Whatever you do, don't go back 10 minutes. Don't.
I don't even know. I can't. Like, this is, sometimes I really don't think I could be a parent.
Yeah, you probably couldn't. And also, like, Joey Dumps is just a nice Jewish kid, right?
Yeah, but
it's my fault.
Okay, but sometimes, like, Dumps saying he's a good friend, you're not being a good friend. You're kind of being an enabler. You
sound like
you don't. Do you ever? You need fucking somebody to tell you no. Does anybody tell you can't? Does anyone tell you no? Does anyone tell you can't do that or you shouldn't do that? Not Dumps.
My wife.
Yeah, you need friends like your wife.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So, does it even make any sense to talk about the Mets and the Mariners?
I don't even know where. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. Yeah, I guess it makes a little bit of sense. I'm shell shocked.
Ask me. Dill got asked about the stuff left in the car, so I think if anyone's to blame, it's Dill God.
Not a narc. I think you need everybody needs the angel and the devil on their shoulder. You don't have that.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Honestly, I get what you're saying. Somebody left something illegal in my car. I would never call the police. I would never. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
You just think, because you think that's soft?
I don't know if it's soft. I just don't know that would ever be where my brain went.
There's kind of just like a protocol you should follow.
Definitely not, TC. Definitely not.
Do you think that because you have
tattoos, it honestly never crossed my mind.
Do you think because you have tattoos and gold chains that just cops won't be
nothing
nice
to do with that? It just never crossed my mind. I don't know why.
It's crazy. I think about the things that do cross your mind, and it's like sheep just jumping. Like it's certainly not like analyzing situations of like what should I do and not do. It's just like, oh, there's a toad.
You want to hear something funny that happened to one of time of Jay's cars?
I don't want to hear fucking any more of anything while we're on camera. I don't want to hear anything.
His rental car, and they left their girlfriend in it, and she was in the car crying, and she's like, "He left me here." And
you probably have some really funny
time of Jay took her somewhere and got her a hotel room.
Shut the fuck up.
Swear to God on my life.
Well, see, this is the great thing, which most people, they might listen to you and they'd be like, this guy's a nut job. You're right. You're all really good guys.
He got her a hotel room. He said it got really difficult and awful, and she was crying and whatever, but he did take her and got her a nice hotel room. I want to say maybe the Days Inn, the Quality Inn.
Couldn't have done a little bit better than that?
No. That's crazy.
Okay, I'm just saying.
He was about to sleep in a Jeep Grand Cherokee.
I stopped at a Days Inn one time in fucking Elkhart, Indiana, and I almost died. Not kidding.
Yeah, I got nothing. I honestly think I should stop talking.
Yeah, I think you should too. Brazaban and Gilbert. Gilbert's minus 140. The total is 7.5.
Oh, we're doing this.
Well, I mean,
Sure. There's no hot dudes. Juan Soto didn't come through. I don't think Julio Rodriguez played yesterday. Someone could fill me in on that. Specifically, KP Betts, if you're still here. If we lost you, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm like 0 for 3 saying this about teams, but I kind of want to bet in the Mariners to get hot.
I'm with it. Jonah Tong is going. He's 1-0 with a 0 ERA. Don't forget what Carson Bench did to me yesterday. Just a reminder of people. He did that what Devers did to me, the joke that's running. I'm just going to let you remember. You know what? I'll just tweet it. I'll tweet all the guys with the red dollars that I lost on. If I'm going to tweet the winners, I'll tweet the losers, and I'll just say these are the guys that are going to have really good games today. But I do have a question for you in all seriousness, and then we'll sign off. What?
I'm glad I have tomorrow off. I'm going to need a break after this one.
Yeah. I this is funny comment here. I thought Luke Rayleigh might have been a hot dude, but no, he's not.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to sign off and I'll talk Stanley Cup?
Yeah, that sounds good.
You going to Snowman?
Yep. Bye.
All right. Have fun. Is there a BTL today? I don't even know anymore.
Yes.
Thank you, Goots. Oh, that's new. This fucking guy. Yeah, no, I got hockey. Oh, no Hawkeye draft today. Let's call this fucking idiot real quick. Got 7 missed calls. Jesus Christ. Oops.
Yo.
Hey, we didn't do our hot dude draft. Do you want to do this real quick?
Oh, God, on the phone?
Well, do you want to come back in the studio?
Yeah, no, fuck it. I don't want to come back. Go ahead.
Dingler. You want him?
No.
I don't really want him either. Junior, you want him?
No, I think you do. I want Yandy.
I'm gonna go back to Aranda.
Okay, that's fine. That's not a hot dude, though. Like,
Yes, he is. He just had 1 bad game.
Okay.
You're going to Ketel Marte. He had 3 bad games.
No. That's wrong, because Ketel Marte homered yesterday.
Yeah, you're right. But we saw what Devers did. That's my whole point. Don't make me say this again.
Fine, go back to Aranda, dude, and then bet every race pair get a hit while you're at it.
Pete Alonso, I'm going to take him.
Okay, I wanted to take Basalo, but he's not playing, and I'm definitely going to take Jaron Durant.
All right. Kyle Stowers, I'm taking him.
Good.
Acuna, we can both take because I'm definitely taking him.
Yep, that's our guy.
You should probably take Vargas, but I'm going to bet him too.
Okay, cool. Then we're both taking Vargas.
All right. I'm going to take Brett Rooker.
Okay, I'm going to take Nick Kurtz.
Okay, that's good. I'm going to take Isak Paredes.
Ben Rice, Winky Binky POD.
You can have you and Binky Binky can collab on that. Isak Paredes, I'm taking him. Jorge Soler, I'm going to take him.
Okay, cool.
I wrote down Ohtani.
I don't know if he's hot, but that's fine.
Oh, he's hot. He's scorching hot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a lot of dudes.
Okay, perfect. Ketel Marte, obviously, you already mentioned it, but that's my last one.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye. We'll see you later. All right. You ready to talk some puck? because I'm ready to talk some puck. I'm going to make a video a little bit later with my Mona Lisa in this series. But I do have some thoughts. I have some genuine thoughts. I've been giving it some thought. I haven't really listened to any like podcasts or any like sharp people talk about this series between the Hurricanes and the Knights. I'm a Canes guy. Okay. I like the Knights a lot last year. They were my favorite win total, or point total, whatever you want to call it, over. Didn't really get involved with them this year. I'm also a Jack Eichel guy. I took him goals and he like led the league in assists. I like to remind people of that. But you have to respect the grittiness that the Vegas Knights have had since getting into the postseason. But I'm not. Oh, good. Of course, Steak's not here. I'm not wavering now. I'm not jumping ship now. I'm a Carolina Hurricanes guy. I have been on the Carolina Hurricanes, I'd say twice in the past 4 or 5 years to win the cup. One time, the greatest cash out in the history of cash outs, when Svechnikov got hurt. I had 2 units, $200 on the Canes to win the cup. At that time, they were probably like 11-1. Svechnikov got hurt, serious injury. I cashed out, didn't lose any money. Greg tailed me. I even said, hey, Greg, if I'm your financial advisor, you should cash out. It's a big deal. He cashed out as well. This team has been knocking. They've been knocking on Stanley's door, and they're here. They got here fairly easily so far. The rust factor kicked in game 1, and the Canadians beat the brakes off of them. Carolina got better with every possession. I kept talking about it this series as I watched it. They got their skates back from under them. They figured things out. They were suffocating on defense. I want to be clear. I can't sit here and tell you I've watched a ton of Vegas Knight hockey. They're on the West Coast. They're a little bit later. I fall asleep early. I was traveling for a week. But I know the team. I do. I know the team. I know the guys. I like the guys. I know Mitch Marner has been fantastic. If you got him to win the Conn Smythe at a good number, great, good for you. He's heating up at the right time, and who better than a dude to leave the Toronto Maple Leafs to be performing well in the playoffs than a guy like Mitch Marner. Carter Hart, kind of hot. I was a Carter Hart guy. I don't want to sit here run around telling you I'm a Carter Hart guy after the accusations that he's had. I don't know the full story or the full details, but I'm not here to fucking get into that. Is he guilty? Is he not guilty? I don't know. All I know is this. He's the goalie for the Vegas Knights. He's playing pretty goddamn well. So there are things to like about the Knights, no doubt about it. They have a really fun home atmosphere. They've been to the Cup 3rd time in their last 9 years of existence. And Tortorella is just a dude that, like, short term, he's going to get the best out of his team. Long term, it never works out. This is the time to buy in on Tortorella. If you've done so already, great job. I am a Hurricanes guy. I like this team. I like their coach. I like the fans. I've been to a Hurricanes game. Fun fact, I think I told you this before, when I was driving from New York to Orlando, my wife and I stopped at Raleigh. It's like the halfway point. We timed it up for a Carolina Hurricanes game. We checked in our hotel. We dropped the shit off. We went there. I'm driving around GPS. I pull in and I see the NC State's football stadium. And I'm like, what the fuck? Then I see the NC State basketball. I'm like, this can't be right. It was right. This is where the Carolina Hurricanes play. They play where the fucking NC State plays basketball. Vinny Del Negro's jerseys in the rafters. It's crazy. But the Hurricanes' time, if it's not now, then it's just never happening. It's just not. It's just not. If it's not the Hurricanes' time now, then it never is. And I think the time is now. I think the Canes get one. And here is my Mona Lisa, the Mona Lisa debut. You ready for this? I think the Canes win in 5. I do. I think the Canes and the Knights are going to split here in Carolina. And then I think Carolina wins both games in Vegas. That's right. I think they win in 5. Why is that John Cena? BGK going to be trendy? Interesting. Brett Howden testified against Hart. Now they play on the same squad. Wow. Yeah, never forget, by the way, real ball knowers know this. Brett Howden, I believe he got traded to the Rangers. I was there at the game for his first goal. I believe it was against the Canucks. I was there, and I was like, wow, 2 guys I like that the Rangers traded for, Anthony Duclair and Brett Howden. He was a young guy, 20, 21 years old, from the Lightning, if I remember correctly. I think the Lightning. And he scored his first goal, and they gave up on him too early because that's what the Rangers do. They don't really develop anyone. They're a bunch of fucking losers in that organization. And then he goes to the Knights, and he didn't really do all that much in the regular season, but he's been scoring goals in the postseason. So good for him. He's got like 8 or 9 goals, I think. The time is now. I had no idea that was John Cena saying. Wow, aggressive. I took 4-2. It would just open Carolina splits in Vegas instead of winning. Yeah, I think Vegas will get one. I think maybe the Canes will win this one. Vegas will win the next one. And then the Knights are going to take both in Vegas. And if Vegas wins game 5 in Carolina, Carolina wins game 6 in Vegas. That's what I think happens. So that's those are my thoughts. 2 hours and 12 minutes of streaming. Thank you guys very much for riding along with us today. Fun show. And we will see you, or I'll see you tomorrow. So here's the deal. I have this meeting now on my calendar at 11 that I have to go to. Steak is not going to be here. He's going to Tampa. BK is going to come on. I have a 9 a.m. and then an 11 a.m. But in between that window, I'm going to find a fucking coffee shop or something in the city. I'm going to bring my laptop. We're going to stream at 10 o'clock. We're going to BKM. We're going to at least talk some golf. Okay. That's what we're going to do. Thanks for hanging out. Rude Bets. Appreciate the raid as always. BTL should be back today. I see Krabs in the chat. He should be back from his San Diego trip. Looked like a great time. And BTL 12:30 and then the Yap at 2. I think that should be the plan. So you guys have a great day. Good luck on your wagers, and I will do my best to see you tomorrow.